this dream element.
There you go. I scared you. Hello, everybody. You're not jump scare.
Man,
Base snacks. Thank you so much. Also, let's thank you for the tier 3. Jesus, that's a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so thank you all so much. I'm really, really thankful. Hold on. Let me drink some water. It was really fucking hot here, and my throat is kind of shot from S Pro karaoke. To the S Pro motherfuckers who are watching this on a TV, you poor. You ain't got no stacks, no paper. You broke as hell from AX. You got no sleep, no bitches. What's part 3 Drag Race Crusades coming out? Well, we actually gonna do did Kohana tell you to say that? It was gonna be cosplay crusaders or something like that, or I don't know what the first part was. Did I tell myself I was listening to this and watching the PowerPoint? You got a son? You're like, nah, I don't give a fuck about those stupid ass fireworks. Let me watch some anime girl just talk about fucking like an anime convention. Really, that's surprising. I mean, because there weren't too many of them yet, but I hope puppies, all the. Oh, I wish upon ye. Oh, it's Lavi. Lavi, you a bitch. You homeless. You ain't got no stacks, no paper, no money, no bitches, no riz. And I ate most of the amu rice. Also, Yoru. But Luscious, you suck. There you go. Oh, I need to make a Twitter announcement. There you go. Okay. So, we're talking about AX. As you know, I went to AX for 2 days, which is more than I'm used to. Oh, wait, no, I should probably talk about some announcements. So, okay, so first of all, let's talk about the stuff. The chick who drives the horse. No, let's talk about some of the charity stuff. So, next week, we're going to be charity maxing. Oh, why thank you? You want my stream key? You've been telling me this for 20 years. Wait. Okay, you all smelly. One day I will go live on a random. Thank you, cute. Thank you for the clip. One day I'm gonna go live on like somebody's, like, if you give me your stream key, I'll go live on it one day, and I'm gonna like get you banned somehow. I don't know. I was fighting for your fucking life on the toilet. You were fighting for your fucking life on the toilet. You know that I don't know why they call it a restroom if you're fucking not doing it. You're doing anything but that in there. You are pushing out a baby. That is what you were doing. You were blowing up that fucking toilet. Shout outs. I'm doing okay. I have a little bit of a headache. It's been really, really hot here, so I've been trying to keep hydrated, but it sucks ass. No, don't actually do it. No. But yeah. So allow me to tell you about charity stuff. I bought F1. F1 has been acquired, so I'm going to ask little Broro if I can borrow his F1 wheel next week. Meet and greet stuff. Yes, Bear Suit has also been acquired. We hit the price point for it, so I bought it using, essentially, Throne will give you like digital monies, and so I used that credit to buy the Bear Suit. So next time I am at a convention, perhaps you may see a Yodo in a thingy. Yeah, because technically it's still going right now. Technically the thing is still going. I'm gonna take it out soon. But if you have a Kina, you may have noticed that there is a stretched out picture of Fernando in my about page. It's like the gif of a crying seal, and it's like she was forced to turn on Stream Elements tips. So yeah, there's Stream Elements tips now. Like I was forced at gunpoint by multiple viewers to do it, so it's there now. If you would like to tip, every single person who tips will receive a little doodle, as just like a little thank you note of some sort. I know, but yeah, I like I said before, I'm the type of person where I always feel like I should work hard. I should work hard for something. I don't know. I'm that sort of person, so I need to be like, okay. But everybody was very adamant on it, so now there are tips. So if you'd like to tip 69 cents, feel free. I don't know. But you'll get a little doodle. No matter what amount you tip, you'll get a little doodle. Also, I think you get TTS stuff, but I don't think they'll come through on the alert system because I haven't switched over to Stream Elements fully. I'm working on that at some point. But just keep that in mind. Don't try to send any TTS stuff because it may not come through. Yabe. No, Yabe. What else? Yeah. But charity stuff will go into full throttle starting next week because I'm gonna use this week to kind of just chill, relax, vibe a little bit, and just relaxation. Because AX sucked the soul out of me better than like a Parisian hooker, so we're having a tough time. Hi Lyles, by the way. So if I seem kind of out of it, it's because it's really fucking hot in my room. Every summer I cannot go too long for streaming because it's dead ass so fucking thingy. I don't want your login thingies. Okay, listen, no, you heard that wrong. I said Parisian, not Peruvian. Stupid dummy. Get better ears, loser. Anyways, it's time for. Hold on, let me get my little. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's talk about it. So I got my little thingy. So hold on. Euro, Bizarre, S-Pro, X, Venture, the Thread, the PowerPoint, Part 2, Cosplay Tendency. There you go. What? No, I did not think that. I said Parisian, dumbasses. I said Parisian, not Peruvian. French people, you idiots. People are fools. Dude, if you thought the American education system was bad, you should see the Yo-Yo Manian. But geology, it's geography, you fucking idiot. The Yo-Yo Manian schooling system has failed us. All my peasants are fools and dumbasses. You fucking idiots. Bro, I know they're not from fucking Peru. You think they're from Peru, you fucking idiot. I hate it here. Never mind. I'm ignoring you. So, day 0. So this was before I left. Okay, this is before I left. I call it the jitters and the shitters because my fucking dog. My fucking dog loves to shit. He's just a shitter. He's a big gremlin and he's a brat and he's a shitter. That's what he is. But Mr. Sazerac, welcome to the club, buddy. Hi Rolf, by the way. So I was very nervous for AX, okay, because I was just really like anxious for it. Does that dog love login details? Bitch, I don't fucking know. He can't read. He doesn't know what the internet is. But I was scared, okay, because I get homesick very, very easily. Like, I'm talking like you take me out of my house for like 2 hours and I'm just gonna start crying like immediately. You know what I mean? So I was a little nervous because last year at AX I got so homesick I cried myself to sleep, and that wasn't fun. If I had to be fully honest, so I had to leave early because I was so nervous. Why aren't you blurring his face? Because he's a dog and he cute puppy. And I did ask him and he said yes. Yeah, but puppy. You guys smell like ass. You guys smell like Dreamy Bull's room, bro. Get out of here. Alright, so I flew from Yo-Yo Mania, obviously, on private Yo-Yo Manian boat plane. yes, I flew in with a boat. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, my credit card name. You guys suck. All the aunties in chat, crazy asses. I was very excited to see S-Pro because I love S-Pro. I usually hang out with staff. Hi, Oxide, by the way. I usually hang out with staff, but it's kind of rare that I get to hang out with the talents because a lot of them are not in Yo-Yo Mania or anywhere near Yo-Yo Mania, or able to go to Yo-Yo Mania. So it's a little difficult, you know what I mean? But I was very excited to see everybody, but I didn't know, so I knew Tatsu wasn't going to be there. I forgot that Lavi wasn't going to be there for a little bit because he was busy cooking meth or something like that. I don't know. He was busy reenacted Breaking Bad or something. Oh no, Anaki's leg fell off. Hold on. Okay, there you go. We're good. He was zoinking it. But yeah, I was very excited to see everybody. I was excited to see Yaru as well, and Kohana and everybody. I was less excited to cry myself to sleep again. Cause that was my biggest fear, aside from the big crowds, was that I was gonna get really homesick again and start crying. It was like, let me tell you, it was like really awkward last year because like I was like, to be fully honest with you, you know, I was trying to hide it, cause like I cried in the shower. And then I came out and I like had to wipe my tears and pretend I wasn't crying because I just thought that was kind of like embarrassing. I didn't want them to be worried about me. But then like I ended up crying in bed anyway. I just pretended I was sneezing. I think Tatsu heard me and she's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just got allergies." Like I was like a fucking liar. But yeah, I did. I did do that last year, and I wasn't really excited to do that. I wasn't really excited to feel homestuck. So homestuck. No, I don't want to be homestuck. It will like it. Yeah, S Pro staff is very, very swag. They're very nice. I didn't mean to say that. We're ignoring that. Also, I was gonna miss my puppy and my kitties. And because this is the first time. Because last year we had my big dog, who's big boy with big ear, and he's a Nikita, and he doesn't give a flying fuck. He would not give a flying fuck if I died. I would be real with you. That dog loves me, but he does not ever show it. And I think if I died, to be like, yay, well, she lived out, she existed. And then I was gonna miss my bed as well, because if you don't know, I'm a very smell-oriented person. The smell of my own room is what puts me to sleep. So it's very difficult for me to like sleep in a bed that isn't mine. Like even just in hotels in general, I fucking hate it. Or like I could never do sleepovers as a kid because like I just could never sleep in a bed that wasn't mine. So cause I don't like the smell of hotels. I'm gonna be real with you. The smell of hotels, it smells too fucking sterile. Like it just I know it smells clean, but the cleanliness and the lack of scent is completely and utterly overwhelming. It's like too new. And there's no trace of any sort of scent. So I considered doing that, but I'm also kind of like a germaphobe, I guess you could say. Like I know they try to hide us in a comb, but like come on, at least there would be the scent of somebody living there. You know what I mean? But even then, other people's scent, I fucking hate it. I hate going into people's houses and smelling how they smell. Like if I and smelling how they smell like. If I like, I don't know. I hate other people. There you go. Are you happy? I hate others. I hate you. Like I don't know. I can stand the smell of somebody else's house for a little bit, but after staying there for too much time, I just go I fucking hate it here. I want to go home. It's like a really weird thing I have. Cause I'm just very smell oriented, but. My bed is perfect for me. It was built for me, and it is nice and comfy and familiar. And whenever I'm in an unfamiliar place, I get very scared. So, I also aggressively listen to West Coast rap. West Coast rap. Okay, to prepare. Cause here's a very fun fact about my mother. Mama Yo-Yo is a very, very big gangster rap fan. And it's very, very funny. I need to rub myself over the new house. I've genuinely considered just doing that, like fucking going in there like a dog whenever they get a new bed, just you know, smuggling themselves in there, snuggling in there. But yeah, my Mama Yo-Yo is a very big gangster rap fan. Despite not really being from that area, she was like from the West Coast, and she is from, or she did live in LA for a lot of her life, and even my grandma, she also lived when she was in America. She lived, no, I'm not Ancho. Shut the hell up, boy. Get out of here. Asian dad looking ass boy, get out of here. I didn't call Kohana stinky. So like Kohana just texted me and she's like, did you call me stinky? No, I didn't fucking not. You smell fine, okay? But no, I'm not a waffle. I'm about to bite somebody's face off. I swear to God. But yeah, Grandma Yo-Yo, Grandma Yo-Yo was like real. Well, I sort of did they celebrated it a little bit on my birthday, but yeah. Lobby, shut the hell up, bitch. Get out of here. I'm fucking getting clowned on right now in my own chat. I hate it here. Alright, fine. On the way, okay? Day 1, on the way. So this is what I saw. Kohana says, Kohana confirms that I do not smell and we vibe together. She's texting me. I'm getting like blasted right now. I'm getting fucking blasted right now, bro. I'm getting texted by S-Pro and they're going like, you smell. And then I'm looking in chat and I'm seeing them going, you smell. I'm getting fucking blasted right now. You fucking suck. Oh, I think why? I was a high C base. Also, fuck off, Cupcake. There you go. So we on the way, okay? And so we drove through the Hollywood area where Universal is. Warning. Whew, 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 whew. Also, I know Kohana defending me. Sorry, Kohana's texting me and I'm like looking at chat and then looking at my phone. I chose lying. Okay, I need to stop responding to what they're texting me because this is getting out of hand. Okay, motherfuckers, get out of here. Okay, so warning. I'm an avid GTO player. I have, as you can see here, I have oh wait, can you see it? Yes, you can. I have 141 hours, which isn't a lot, but considering that I started like maybe this year, maximum last year, I think that's a lot to me. That's a lot. Well, a bitch, I know. But so during the day, I would constantly reference GTA 5. Occasionally, I would also reference Drive and also Nice Guys, both of which are my favorite Ryan Gosling films, and both of which take place in LA coincidentally, which is actually pretty interesting. At nighttime, we switch it up. It would be GTA 5 and VTMB, and if you were lucky, you would get a Cyberpunk 2077 reference. Occasionally, if you were lucky. Is that a Powerful reference? Shut up. Everybody smells. So I will say the LA landscape is like, I don't know. I think it's because like I did live in like downtown LA for a bit because, or like not downtown, but I guess like right outside. I used to live there for a little bit with my Grandma Yo-Yo. So I guess like I have a lot of fond memories of like chilling with my grandma when she was alive at her home. And so I guess that's like kind of why it's comforting to me. Is because it's kind of familiar and stuff like that. And also I used to go to downtown all the time because of other family reasons and stuff like that. So pretty much, you know, like even though it is an absolute shithole that is a PvP enabled area, it's still like the cityscape at the very least comforts me. Because I associate it with a lot of like, you know, a lot of nice memories. So it is a shithole, but it's my shithole. So anyways, so this is a kind of like a side note, and we're gonna talk about this because elongated muskrat. So I call this Kom Susa Musk, Musk. So around the time that I started posting my thread, Twitter started saying rate limited because a certain billionaire hasn't felt the touch of a woman. So tweets wouldn't add to the thread sometime and have become out of order sometime because I would take pictures and not remember where they were. But I didn't take too many pictures because I couldn't update the thread. I was just kind of living in the moment. I took a picture where Gosling Sound got told to fuck off by this bald guy. Not Nino, but the guy below Nino. He got a bullet almost hammered in his teeth. You know that guy. But I took a picture of that spot. It was also pretty cool. Hi Pookie Puppy, welcome. Nice to see you. Also, we'll just talk about this because this is what I read. Because shout out to the Oomfies at Tumblr who keep me updated via supernatural shit posts. But what happened was apparently Twitter's like Google thingy or whatever. Essentially, like Twitter was DDoSing their own users, and allegedly for the sake of the argument, they're apparently Google's contract or something may have expired, or like the cloud thing. I don't know, like the server hosting. I don't know what the fuck to call it. I'll pull it up, but essentially they ain't renew it, and they stupid as hell, so get owned. But yeah, elongated muskrat is kind of smelly, and has not ever felt the touch of a woman, I don't think. Well, he's felt the touch of a woman because he has like 15 fucking kids, but oh yes, here you go. Hold on. My nose is itchy. Okay, in 2018, Twitter signed a $1 billion contract with Google to host some of its services. Twitter recently refused to pay the search giant ahead of the contract's June 30th renewal date. And they're trying to move many services off of Google's infrastructure before the contract expires, but the effort is quote-unquote running behind schedule, putting some tools, including Smite, the platform the company acquired in 2018 to bolster its moderation capabilities, in danger of going offline. So owned. Can you really call them Joes? They can't even pronounce it. Bro's naming them like the Android, the fucking replicant, fucking barcodes. There's a book on site that calls users to send tons of their requests effectively DDoSing it. I've read some other stuff as well, but either way, I don't know. I don't think he should get laid anymore. I think it's for the best, but also at the same time he's gonna become an insult. But either way, I hate him. Anyways. Okay, day one at the con. Now we're day one officially. Okay, now we're here. Boom, bam, bomb. Look at this, bro. Look at all these fucking people. They're like fucking ants. It's crazy. Look at the Chainsaw Man guy. Look at the Kiryu cosplayer. Look at Crunchyroll. I think that's Crunchyroll. It's orange. Look at the anime. Look at the amino acids.
Oh man, we're popping
Thursday,
the
thank you.
cherry
Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I'm gonna hang up their nuts. They've had their day. Yeah, that's the thing. The request bug made up because Elon didn't pay his bill, so he get owned. I bet all these fucking people smell. Surprisingly, people weren't that too bad. But I met up with Nyadu, Koha, and staff. I gave them all hugs. It was nice. Tatsu flight delayed, so it was just us three at first in terms of talent, and it was fucking crowded. I get very overwhelmed amongst crowds, and sometimes I'm pretty good at hiding. I say I'm a very stoic person. I'd say when you meet me in person, I'm extremely stoic. I don't know if staff can like confirm this. I look like I'm constantly zoning out, partially because I am, because I dissociate kind of easily when I'm overwhelmed. And I have to read fanfic, and I forgot to read fanfic sometimes, so I was just raw dogging this experience, clinging on to it with my consciousness for dear life. But it was incredibly fucking crowded. Luckily, we get the cool industry thingy, so we get chill. And there were so many fucking people. Like the exhibitors hall, a fucking mess. Ass to ass, chest to ass, dick to ass, all of it. You name it, we were on it. Okay. And yeah, they were these little taiko motherfuckers doing taiko no tatsujin in real life. They were really good though, I will say. They were actually like trained and shit, and they were doing these performances and going like, "Welcome to AX," and it was very cool and very sweet of them. And it was a very fun performance. Very, very culturally rich. It was very fun. Yeah, they taiko drummers. Yeah, we got the air conditioning and the free water, which was really, really fucking nice. It was a pretty cool experience. I mean, going up to Industry Lounge. I will say, I had some spaghetti thing. Oh, Patrick, it's been a while. Oh, you've been studying Japanese? Hi, Wolf Bunny. How you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Associative detachment is fairly common. Yeah, that feels about right then. But I was absolutely, because I'm not used to going out in places where there are very big crowds. Even in my own city, the places I go to are exclusively like just very like they're not packed ever. Also, I believe in you, Patrick. You can do it. I believe in you. Learn Japanese and be the fucking real weeb you've always wanted to be. I believe in you. Learning Japanese is very difficult, but I think honestly, I think the commitment is real. Especially using Duolingo, I could never do that. So, I'm very proud of you, and I wish you luck in your academic stuff, motherfucker. You're doing good. But yes, we go to the entertainment hall first, which is not the exhibition hall because this shit is absolutely bonkers. So, we go to the entertainment hall. So we said hi to Asayori Maid. Also, there was a little Iron Mouse car I thought was really cool. One day I want to be on a car. One day. this doing language is cursed. One day I wanna be on a car. I think that'd be really cool. Something cursed as hell. I don't know. I think that'd be really cool to be on. I wanna be on like a racing cars like thingy. That'd be really funny. But maybe one day. Whether it's fictional, whether it's in video game or not, that'd be really fun. I believe in you, Pat! It might be difficult, but honestly, as long as you got the passion, it literally, sorry, I'm going off on tangents, but my advice for learning a language is stay passionate. Also consume a lot of, when you're learning Japanese, only watch, Japanese content and focus solely on, using it and utilizing it. What model is the Iron Mouse car? I think it was Racing Queen. I believe it was Racing Queen, yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense because it's a racing car. Hi, Flora, by the way. But I will say, stay passionate and consume as much of media as you can. Do not use English subtitles. Do not do it. Maybe Japanese subtitles, but do not use English subtitles. Try to just, understand it. But you have to really commit to it is the biggest thing, is commitment and passion. So, I believe in you. I know you can do it. Just stay passionate and stay hungry for learning. Okay? Epic. Yeah, I want to say hi to Asa. Yeah, so there was a very sunny idol, and she was like, if I had to describe her vibe would be like a lemon. She was very she had yellow hair, I'm talking Pikachu yellow hair, a yellow dress, and she was very, very sunny. She was very wow, this is I couldn't believe it at first. I was encountering a real idol out in the wild, you know. And she said something to me in Japanese, but I was tired and really scared, because keep in mind, we had just had to walk through this massive crowd, so I was already kind of clinging on to my mortal coil for dear life. And she said something to me. I believe it was in Japanese, because she called Nyaru cute in Japanese. I picked that up. But then she turned to me, and I got so scared that I started fading in and out a little bit, and my hearing went. So I was just kind of staring at her, and she said something to me, and she said more than maybe 4 syllables, and then my brain gave up, so I was just ha ha ha, and I was really scared, and I wanted to buy one of her CDs to support her, but I didn't have any cash on me at the time, or at least not enough to fucking buy something off of her. So yeah, I just had this I got really scared, and I just laughed and went along with it, but I felt really bad because I wish I knew what she said, and I wish I could have supported her, but I didn't even get her name, but yeah. Hey, yo, doka wai desu ka? Yeah. Yeah. But I can't believe I read that. I'm so smart. But yeah, I was really tired and scared. But she said something to me. I couldn't understand what she said, so I panicked. But yeah, but I took a pic with Nyanko at the graveyard set. We look like nerds. Yeah, I took a picture. Kohana was serving man standing emoji realness. I love her for that. I remember I wrapped my leg around one of the gravestones, and then Yadi was like, "Wow, you really served cunt in that image." Because I was trying to be like I don't know. It looked like I was just dry humping the grave, so I did. that was not good. There's the little photo opportunity areas we took there, and then yeah, we saw the mouse car. That was a little area. It was next to the Kawa Entertainment booth as well. Yeah, so this is what happened. I got roasted for this, but people didn't know the context. So there was a booth for Love Live stuff, and so there was this guy, and I don't know how to describe it aside from TikTok, it's bussin' for real, Ohio Riz, Riz 100, type of shit. He just looked like a TikTok e-boy. Well, not even that. He just had he had that zoomer haircut people always put on edits, the curly one. And so he hover-handed the thing, and he did a little like it looked like he was posing with like, I don't know, like with his girlfriend or something. It was how he posed with it. I don't want to criticize him and say he looked insufferable, but that's like just how that's like the best way to like physically describe him. Oh, hi Kazuo. But he hover-handed her. I thought that, I mean, in his defense, I didn't know if we were allowed to fucking touch them. So I was like, you know, I don't know if we were allowed to, so I think hover-handing was like the best way to do it. But like, so yeah, he hover-handed her and he posed like he was with his girlfriend or something, like put like the peace sign out, like the yeah, you know what I mean? And so what happened? I'm like, I gotta recreate that. So I think it was Kohana took a picture of me with it, and I got clowned on for hover-handing her. When it was a reference to the Zoomer who went behind me. But yeah, ignore the angle in which I took this. I'm much taller, but you know how it is. But yeah, I took a picture with her, and then Kwana's like, "Oh, is this your Oshi?" And I'm like, "Maybe, bitch, it might be. I don't know." Artist Alley. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this really quick. Okay, let's talk about this. So, behold my haul that you can't really see all of because this guy's blocking it away, but it's for really good reason. There's a story with this image, okay? There's a very big story of this image. So I drink water, but okay. So let me tell you this the thing of this image after here. But so I got a few more gifts soon, and very kind gifts from Koha and Tatsu later on. I bought a lot. I will never financially recover from this, to be fully honest. I spent more than $100, which Yadi told me isn't too bad. Which, you know, for me it's a lot because I don't normally make such big purchases. So I'm quite a sheltered person, I will say. Okay. So let me fucking explain this. Okay, so we went to Artist Alley. First of all, we got through all of it, which is very, very fucking impressive for AX. Last year it was like congested as fuck. We had to take a break and leave. We didn't get through everything, you know. But so let me explain. Okay, let me explain. So we got to this certain booth. I will tell you the name of it later because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I did list it here. So you also saw everything in the Artist Alley. Everything. But so what happened was we saw this Goro Majima plushie, and it looked exactly like this. Okay? And it was on like display. And Ancho and Kohana and Nyadu and I were like, we should give it. Or I think Cupcake was there too. And Fire maybe. I don't know. There were a lot of people there. We're like, let's get it for Tatsu because it's probably gonna be sold out. And so we go up to the person at the booth and we go, hey, can we get one of those Goro Majima plushies? And the kind woman at the counter goes, oh yes, of course. Let me go get it ready for you. She disappears behind one of the booth walls, and you know, I'm talking to Ancho about stuff. I'm looking at the wares she's providing in case I want to get something, and she I get like my attention is drawn back to her when I out of the corner of my eye I see her appearing again in the little booth window, and she's holding the plushie like a maitre d' presenting you a fine Chardonnay. Like she's like, and the detail that I'm omitting from this story is that he did not have any clothes on. The doll had no clothes on, and it was a naked Goro Majima. And she was presenting this naked ass doll to us like he was a fine wine, like he was a fine vintage. And I was like so taken a fucking back. I was just like I don't know if that's the doll. Like I was like, I think the doll like had clothes on, and I'm like he's naked, and she turned him around, there were clothes on the back, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, by the way, this Majima has sculpted cheeks on him. He had no cock, of course, but his cheeks were like very protruding, and I was about to like die, I think, but it was just the image of him being presented like he was a nice vintage that like fucked me up. I was just like, she's like, oh, is this what you like? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know if that's the same doll we ordered, but yeah, he just had to get him dressed. His clothes came separate. Am I more of a big or small spoon? Okay, I don't know. Because all my life I've only ever hugged my body pillow, so I guess that would make me the big spoon. But when Yadu did cuddle me last year, I did enjoy that, so I don't know. Am I a versatile spoon? I don't know what I am. I'm a medium-sized spoon. I don't fucking know. I've only felt the touch of a woman like twice in my life, and that one was Yadu and the other was Tatsu giving me a massage. But so I decided, because I'm like, fuck, I don't think I'm gonna have that much to talk about, you know, this recap. So we're gonna go through every single item one by one. I'm gonna talk about it, attempt to tell you what artist I got it from if I can. Yeah, so you can shame me more efficiently, because I know some of y'all are waiting on the edge of your seats to roast my ass. So I will give you the opportunity to do so like the good, selfless dictator I am, okay? So, none of it in any particular order, by the way. So let's talk about everything here. Also, fuck you in advance. Should you get drunk tonight? If you'd like to, just drink responsibly. So this is welcome to the segment where I show you my epic awesome shit. So this is what it looked like. So imagine being me. So this is what I got. This is mine. I gave it to Tatsu, of course. But this is for like an example. This is how the plush was presented to me. That is how the plush was presented to me. In its full naked ass form. Just Goro Majima naked as shit. With his Majima Musi out. His Goro Majimusi out. For everyone to see. But yeah. So we went to it was Kohana Ancho, and Yadu was there, I believe. Cupcake, I think maybe Fire. It was a blur. I'm gonna be real with you. Most of this early, like the early in there was like a fucking blur, because I was just out of it. So we did that. So yeah, he was naked like this essentially, which was horrifying for like 2 seconds. He has sculpted ass cheeks. So it was made by Hydrogen Pink on Twitter. So if you'd like to buy these plushies, I believe you can. They have a bunch of them. You can get them from Hydrogen Pink on Twitter. So look that up if you'd like to check them out. So yeah, next. Okay. So I am an extremely spiteful human being. And I dislike superheroes, and I refuse to be attracted to them in any capacity, okay? But, and it is a big but, very big. Miguel O'Hara has always been one of my favorite Spider-Men, so, you know, we've talked about this before. We talked about this during City of Heroes, as well as during my Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions stream, which never came to be, so it ended up being just City of Heroes. I've always been a Spider-Man fan. Always have been. Maybe hugging a bit more of your friends will help. I wish I had friends to hug. I think that's my thing. I wish I had friends to hug. But I've always been a Spider-Man fan ever since I was a kid. I had like a little Spider-Man plush that I used to sleep next to, and I'd be like, that's my homie. Yes, I have. But I have been playing City of Heroes, and I leveled up. I'm going to start my super group tonight. Migrate your character to server Excelsior, please, if you're playing with us. I'll make sure to remind you guys about that tonight. But Miguel O'Hara, ever since I played like Shattered Dimensions, was always my favorite. I think he just was like really like goofy and silly, if I remember correctly from Shattered Dimensions. So he was always my favorite out of like the 4 Spider-Men you could play as. And I didn't know. I mean, I never really read comics too much, just because I didn't have access to them back then. So I wasn't really able to ever get into his comics, but I remember absolutely loving him in Shattered Dimensions. So I was really happy when I saw him in the after credits of Into the Spider-Verse, because I was like, hey, this is my favorite guy. I love him. And then I'm very happy that he also got a more major role in the Across the Spider-Verse as well. Misto, thank you for 1 year. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you for 1 year. I hope you're doing okay, Misto. Thank you. But yeah. I actually only used to read Archie comics when I was younger, because they were at the grocery store, like right before you would like check out, so I'd go get them. Not like just like actual Archie comics, like Betty and Veronica shit. But yeah, he's always been a favorite, so I decided to splurge a little bit. So I think the print is Kin or Kin. I think, I don't know. I put Kino. I couldn't really read that, but I think it's Kin at 23, so it's 2023. I don't know. I put maybe Kino 23. I don't know, but that was the print. I thought it was really gorgeous. Also, let me tell you, there were so many fucking horny shit of him that I couldn't buy any of it. I didn't want people to think I wanted to bang him or anything. Which he's quite handsome. And he's also played by Oscar Isaac, who may or may not be the cast for Solid Snake in the potential alleged Metal Gear Solid movie. But I mean, it definitely was a plus, you know. But I got a button, a sticker, and then I got the keychain courtesy of S Pro staff and sisters. So I will receive it soon, hopefully, and I'll add it to my Ida bag, which looks like they beat Jesus with that. A Joshi of Honor keeps that in the Yume. You guys are horrible, but yeah. So we keep it on the down low. We'll say that, cause like I talked about it during City of Heroes that like the Marvel Cinematic Universe like ruined superheroes for me, and I began to fucking hate them after like the original Avengers. I think like after Age of Ultron, I just fucking gave up. I'm like, this shit fucking sucks and get it out of here. So shout out to Marvel Cinematic Universe for making me hate superheroes. If you want anybody to blame for my intense hatred of superheroes, blame the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because I fucking hate it. And I'm not looking forward to Blade, because I feel like they're gonna butcher the fuck out of it. We'll see though. Ever since they got bought out by Michael Mouse, shit kind of went downhill, TBH. But yeah. Oh, this one. Okay, so this one I really, really love. So it's a Ghost Mirror compact. It says Baby Girl on the back and Bratz font, which I fucking love. As you can see, it's made by Bubble Tea Penguin. Okay, Bubble Tea Penguin. I know. I'm like a new Blade. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. The MCU went downhill fast when they started doing quantity over quality. TBH. Yeah, I low-key, I feel bad for saying this. I hope they got paid at least, but I kind of don't want to go through. Because, like, I don't know. I did not get stepped on again. There was a Ghost Maid cosplay I really wanted to get a picture with, but I couldn't. This is made by Bubble Tea Penguin. So if you don't know Bubble Tea Penguin, they're actually quite famous on TikTok at the moment because a lot of their stuff is just baby girlifying literally all the things I like and I'm into right now. So shout the fuck out. So there was a Miku that was okay. So there was a Miku that was next to me. It was a Miku cosplayer, and so it was so fucking funny. So they were just getting everything. Like, would you like a keychain of this? Yes, give it to me. Would you like a lanyard of this? Yes, hand it over. Would you like a standee of this? Yes. How much is this? This. Yes, I'll take it. Okay. And like I was like, God fucking bless. God fucking bless you. For buying everything in that fucking like booth. That is so fucking respectable, and I wish I had the amount of cojones that you have, because I could never fucking do that. Mostly because I'm sort of a frugal person, and second of all because 90% of these standees had bulges on them and ashes out, and I could never bring that home to my Christian household. So I wish I was you. I wish I had the balls that you do, and I wish I had the money. So God fucking bless you. I wanted the Koenig standee, but his dick and ass were out, and my mom's already disappointed with me. So I didn't want to disappoint her further with such a lewd standee. He was in like a maid outfit. No, he had like his cheeks out. It was quite the erotic standee, and also the only fucking piece of Koenig fucking merch that I fucking saw on Artist Alley. I'm not mad at any of the artists about it. I'm just sad that I couldn't find any more Koenig stuff. I love Koenig from Modern Warfare 2. So I was very sad that the one piece of Koenig merch I wanted was like I couldn't get it. So I'm just being salty. Next time though, I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just fucking I'm gonna go to the balls with it. Literally, I'm like, okay, like next time I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. I swear. I'm just gonna commit to the bit. I'm gonna buy that fucking standee. Also, a fun fact about this is that I saw it come from like a mile away because of the infamous Ghostface ass print, which is just a picture of Ghostface with his whole bussy, clothed bussy, but still skin tight bussy out for you, the viewer, to see, with the caption, "Go ahead and take a picture," which is glorious and amazing and based. But that if you see that picture anywhere in a convention, you know that place is selling the good shit, okay? Yes, they're amazing. How awkward the conversation would be if your mom asked you to play while you're out bringing naked men to your house, none of them will bring your kids. Listen, my mother thought that Albert Wesker was a real dude and that I was dating him. She thought, like, she watched, like, one stream with Callie, and she fully thought that Albert Wesker was a real man that I was dating, and that I didn't tell her about him, and she was like, why didn't you tell me you have a boyfriend? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, Wesker! Albert Wesker! Who is Albert Wesker? Why haven't I met him? And I'm like, he's not a real person! He's real to me, Ma! She didn't know he was fictional. She thought he was a real guy. And I was like, oh, this is horrible. She was like, oh, okay. But I could tell that, cause like all my relatives, all my nosy ass aunts always be like, when does Yoda have boyfriend? And then my mom goes, no, we can't talk about that. She's gonna hear us and get mad at me for wishing she had one. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get mad at you. It'll be a cat named Albert Whiskers. I am Claire Redfield, it turns out. But yeah, my Mama Yo-Yo also has a little bit of naivete like me, but yeah, but I love this artist so much. I need to follow them on Twitter. I totally forgot to, but they're amazing and they're so in my niche. Everything they sexualize is everything in my niche, so I'm all for it. If you're horny for Modern Warfare 2, Miguel O'Hara, or Slashers, go buy their stuff. Please, for love of God, support them. They deserve it. They're amazing. I love their aesthetic. Very cute. I love baby girlifying grown men and war criminals. So. Next, okay, Virgil print. Okay, I know Tevo Mato. If I know some of you are close to Tevo Mato, but if you'd like to tell Tevo Mato in Discord or something, because he asked for the artist of this. It's Kieran, or on Twitter, their name is Subaki. There you go. So I loved his artwork. I've always loved it. You may know him from Virgin from Demon Don't Weep, let's fucking Joe. But so he actually made a like pretty famous like Metal Gear Rising art piece of Raiden and Armstrong making an omelet together in the kitchen, and it was used for a video that was I think it was It Has to Be This Way, the pop punk edit on YouTube. And he was actually a little sad because nobody gave him credit and stuff like that, or like they don't give him credit for his art, which I was like, bro, I fucking wish, like, I didn't know that was fucking you, because he was sending a print of it, and I was like, holy shit, you're the guy who like made that print. And he's like, yeah, they never really credited me for it. And I'm like, no, but yeah, his prints are very, very unique and have such a unique painting style to them. I absolutely love them. But he's really big in the character fighter, so a lot of his artwork is character fighter, and he does such an amazing job. I love the detailing on the wings. It looks like all like fucked up and cool, and I just thought it was amazing. He was also really nice. I had like a nice conversation with him about like the art and like his style and stuff like that. So he was really chill. And it was nice to meet him. So please go follow him on Twitter. Show him some love, because he was a really nice artist to talk with. That was my first time actually talking with an artist as well. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. But yeah, very, very nice print. I want to hang it up somewhere if I can. I have a bunch of prints I want to hang up, but yeah. Okay, next. Okay. I can explain. I know what it looks like. I know what I said about superheroes. I know what I said about hating superheroes. And I know that I said I would never be attracted to one. And I'm not, I promise you. Okay? But I promise you. I swear to you even. Okay? I swear to you. Okay? This keychain was for my little bro. Okay? I'm a good big sister, and I think of my family while I'm out. Okay? Call me Vin Diesel. Ah! Call me Vin Diesel. Because I think about family, okay? And family, okay? Family, okay? So, I got this for little bro. I promise you. I swear. I am a big sister. I'm a scope again. But I swear it was for little Roro. And it came with like a little Batman card thingy. Because I don't even like DC. Is it for your brother? Is it for your brother like 2 days and then mysteriously vanishes, never be seen again? Well, he didn't want it, so it's mine now. So, he didn't want it anymore. So, being the gracious and non-wasteful person that I am, I graciously decided to keep it for myself, and now it's on my Ita bag, okay? Okay, nah, but no. Okay, he did accept the Batman card. He liked the Batman card because he likes Batman. But he said, and I quote, he said, and I quote, I like Jason Todd, but he is a little cringe and sort of edgy. So you can keep that keychain, Yodo. Also, you're really cool and really tall. I can't believe that you're taller than me. It's amazing, really. So that's what that's what he said to me. Direct quote. I'm not joking. That's real. Recorded and everything. I'll play it back later, I swear. But yeah, does that mean I'm cringing? Hey, why would I be cringing edgy? And everyone in the house stood up and started. Listen, yeah. See, Juno believes me. Juno in the house Albert Einstein. No, listen. See, Juno believe me. If one peasant believed me, then I'm true. That's how it works, okay? Everybody believe me, okay? Everybody believe me. I have elected Juno the representative of the audience in this particular case because she believes me. So therefore, I'm right. Therefore, for this particular question, for this particular instance, I'm completely right, okay? Anyways, now it's on my Ita bag. No, never mind. Juno's no longer the representative. I've changed it. I'm the representative and I say I'm right. So yes, there you go. But now it's on my Ita bag and he lives there. Hi ECP, how you doing? Okay, so these are other various little charms I got. So first we have Lalo Salamanca, Tiny. I got him because he's a funny little drug lord. He's in his plastic prison for his various drug-related crimes. It's not. I got Ghostface as well. I believe it was by the. I think it was by the same. Yeah, it was by the same artist, I believe. It was very, very cool. I wish I remembered the names. I got their business card. I just can't fucking remember who it is. I wish I noted it though. I got Medic TF2. Yeah, I had a matching one, but she got like a little shaker charm. But I did want this because I just thought it would fit my bag more. It does. I do wish I kind of got the shaker charm though. And then I got Autism Creature because I love him and I think he should kill violently. So I love Autism Creature. I love TBH. He's real. I love TBH and BTW and WTF. I love that. I love the Autism ADHD Creature and the Depression Creature. It's great. But yeah, they're now on my Ita bag as well. They have a nice home there amongst all the other charms that I have. Okay, this was really funny. I fucking wish that I got the name of this booth because maybe I can find it. But so these were both made by the same person. I'm glad that they are. I'm glad that the Autism Creature is terrorizing cities. It's what they deserve. So these were made by the same person, right? And so I saw the Wesker keychain immediately, and I'm like, I need to get it. This is mine. I want a good Wesker keychain. I haven't seen many, so I'm getting this one. So I got it, right? And then I look over to the side, and I see I can fix him button. I can fix him, I can fix them, I can fix her. I can make her worse, I can make him worse, I can make them worse. I can't fix them, all that stuff. So I got the Wesker keychain, and the lady at the vending was about to give it to me, and I go, oh wait, can I please have one of those buttons, the I can fix them button? And then she laughs and goes, that's certainly a combo, and then gave me both of the items, and I've never felt simultaneously, seen and empathized with, but also like absolutely roasted in like the same kind of vibe. Like I felt heard. I felt like she understood where I was coming from. But she also was roasting the fuck out of me for my choice there. But it was a very funny moment. So shout out to the vendor. I say thank you. Thank you. That was very funny of you. And very real of you. I don't think I can fix him. I don't want to fix him. I'm not Bob the Builder or Home Depot around here, but I think we could have at least a little bit of fun with it, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I also got some stickers. I do not know if these were by the same person because I can't exactly remember. I think they were, yeah. No, maybe, I don't know. But so as you can see, we have So True Vesty and then Shim Obami 10. So they had another one which was Obami and it was Okami, but it was Obama, which I loved. I love Obama stickers, they're so fucking funny. I don't have anything to say about this one because it's very self-explanatory and the vibes are just like very present. Next one is So True Vesty. I thought it was funny. I say it all the time with my friends, like So True Vesty, so I thought I'd like to get a Vesper one. Also, Pointed Chin Vesper is very funny, so it makes sense. But yes, I thought these were very funny stickers. Next, Vesper keychains. This was actually gifted me by Kohana. As you can see, it's by Dracoolies, or Dracuties, I think. Dracuties? I don't know, but it was made by, I think it's Dracuties. Yeah, Dracuties. Just the T is just not that emphasized on the Twitter one, but Kohana gave it to me. I'm very thankful. It's a very gorgeous keychain, I must say. Also the packaging, I love the packaging so much. I kept it because it was just so beautiful. Very nice. Also shout out to Vesper for reviving the DILF genre and VTubing. I'm very fucking thankful because we have enough fucking twinks. I'll be very real with you. I love me a good twink, I love me a good Bishonen, but there's too fucking many of them, okay? There are some motherfuckers who have deep-ass voices who would be better suited for a DILF model than a twink model, but they give you the twink because, I don't know, people like twinks. I don't like twinks. I love big DILF daddies, alright? Also, yes, I did see his new model. Well, I saw his last model, which was original, and it looked like this, essentially. Which I was fine with. It's a stylistic thing. No art is bad, just different. But I saw his new model and I love it. It's reviving the DILF genre and I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. Yeah, I saw his latest model and I posted a bunch about it because I was like, yes, finally. But yes, thank you for reviving DILF Vesper. If you're watching this, you're real. But yeah, I also saw Bishonen Joker. I fucking hate it. Get it away from me. That not even Jared Leto was this bad. Also, there's the Kiryu Kadusi. This was gifted me by Espro staff and my siblings after I left because I wanted it. We couldn't find the booth, or at least we couldn't find it the day I was there. Maybe because I have low perception. I didn't spec into that when I was born. It was made by it was. Oh, I fucked up the PowerPoint, but it was made. it was made by Hydrogen Pink, just like the last one. If you'd like to buy it, please check them out on Twitter. I believe they have a Tumblr as well, which is how I found them. But thank you. Now me and Tatsu are matching. She has a Majima and I have a Kiryu, so I love Kiryu, so I'm very happy. All right, next. Okay, this is by Rich. I don't know if Rich is here with us today, but she did send me a Stetson hat. And it was gifted to me by her, and it came with a nice note. Essentially, like during my first ever. I like how it's to build suspense, but then literally it's the first thing that shows up there. But so it's a Red Dead Redemption reference. So essentially, when I had my first ever meet and greet, Reach came to it and she said, "Hey, are you into Red Dead Redemption 2?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And she said, "Boy, do I have the gift for you." And she sent it to staff and I finally got it and I was really thankful. I'm a very big Arthur Morgan fan, so I was extremely appreciative of it. I'm sorry it has cat hair on it. My cats were like, ho ho ho, what is this? Ho ho ho. So they got some cat hair on it, but I cleaned it off a little bit. It doesn't look like this anymore. I got like a little roller and did that. But I'm very appreciative of this, so thank you so much, Reach. It was very epic, and you swag, and we love you. So reach love.
Oh man, we're popping a cherry here.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Finally. Noir Vesper Hollow Stars in. I always forget that when I was a kid I used to call the word nor I used to call it nor, not noir. So I still sometimes like whenever I see it I go nor. But thank you. thank you so much. Thank you, Jesus, you're evil. But yeah, okay, so this was an item from Waffle. And he gave it to me at Off Kaizen, not Nor. I used to call it, I thought it was Nor, but apparently Noir. Or is it Noir? Is it the word for Morrowind? Noir? Is that what it is? Noir? Is it Noir or Nor? Or Noir? What? How do you pronounce it? Is it Noir? What's going on? Hold on, I'm looking it up. Hold on. Noir. Okay. Noir. Not Noir. I thought it was Noir at first. 'Cause when I played Shattered Dimension, I used to say Spider-Man Noir. And then it was no, open the Noir. Open the Noir. Sorry, that's funny to me. I was just pronouncing like Nolus. Open the door. sorry. It's funny realizing that I was absolutely fucking up the pronunciation of that. I wasn't, but I thought I was. When I was a kid, I was. So listen, bro. If you don't know, I love Coco Ichibanya. Okay, I love Coco Ichibanya curry. That shit is like fucking liquid gold. It is the best curry I've ever had and ever. It is so flavorful and so amazing. And I've never been able to get it. I only was able to get it once with Ancho and staff. And even then I was like, I was out, bro. I couldn't. I was like, I remember Ancho was telling me like this really like elaborate story about how S-Pro came to be. And he was telling me all of this and being like, oh yeah, Yodo, like this happened and this happened. And like he's telling me this and like I'm not fucking hearing him. I'm just like engorging myself on curry and I'm just like eating it like I haven't eaten in 20 million years. And so he's dead ass just like telling me this like elaborate S-Pro lore. And I'm just eating curry, not fucking listening to him. Okay, bye Tap. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great night. Sleep well, rest up. But yeah, I was just going at it, and I didn't hear a word he said, so that was funny. But so receiving this was like receiving like the fucking cure to cancer. Like it was like, I was like fucking hell, man. Thank fucking God. I can experience this in my own home now. I can enjoy it. So I was very, very happy. I was extremely happy. I can achieve Nirvana for at least 6 months. It will last me a good time. I will savor every moment of it. I promise. Curry pussy indulgence. You wouldn't understand it. But thank you. Oh yeah. Next was the Forestia Pony Sona. So Forestia, who is S-Pro's staff artist, she gifted me this as a gift for my cover of Antinymph, which you can check out here. I did a cover of Antinymph by Violet Pony, and she drew my pony Sona, and I felt so fucking honored. If I had to be fully honest with you, this is like the best fucking drawing I've ever received ever. And it was a birthday gift, so I'm very happy. But she made me look so cute. She draws ponies so nice. Like that's like really like, I don't know. This feels like real. You know what I mean? This feels real. So I was enamored by this fully. This is fucking amazing. So thank you, Fire. And I put 3. And then I killed her the next day. But we'll talk about that a little later. Oh yeah, it should say Kotori. I fucking misspelled it. Kotomi. No, it's Kotori. So I bought this in the Expedition Holiday 2. She's my Oshi from Love Live. I love her. I love how sweet and kind she is. I'm very happy because this is her snow halation outfit if you couldn't tell. But yeah, we went to like a little standee place, and I was looking for because I was just looking if they had anything because they had Love Live there. I'm like, I wonder if they have Kotori. So yeah, I also this is also little Broro's Oshi. I didn't know this because he hides it, but apparently he is in the Love Live, and when I asked him about it, he got really defensive and called me something really mean. But he has a sticker of her on his notebook, so that's kind of funny. But he refuses to do it, so I have this standee, and no, I'm not giving it to him. It's mine now. But I almost got sad because I was worried that there wasn't gonna be another one because Fire originally took the first one that was there, and I was like, fuck, I really want one of Kotori. So I looked and I looked and I looked, and lo and behold, there was another one. I was very happy, and I paid for her, and she was $40, which was a lot. But you know what? It is what it is, you know. No, I bought with my own money, motherfucker. But also she recited, yeah. So she's right next to she cost the boss. she's reciting. So I have Aniki, I have a Billy Harrington Figma who sits like right next to my camera, as well as a Wesker Tsum Tsum and a Herbert West plushie. But she sits right next to them now, and she's like at the corner of my little desk here. It's very nice. And oh yes, this is stuff from my homie. So I got a Kisa sticker, I got a Phoebe sticker. I got, this is from Offkai, but I still got it anyway. I got a Tatsulu Cheki, and she called me Stinky, so she's a bitch. And then I got a Nyari Cheki as well, where I was dissociating in the image. And I got another Nyari Cheki because I went to her meet and greet, which was very fun. I got to, annoy her and harass her. I also got a really big fucking business card collection. It's got fat fucking stacks. Come fuck with me. That's all I gotta say. I collect business cards like they're fucking Pokemon cards. Very fun. But I was dissociating in this image, so forgive me. Alright, motherfuckers, back to it! So, I ascended into heaven at the art house. So if you don't know, apparently this is a famous area, a famous place. But, so, Ancho and Yadu were like, okay, we're gonna go eat at the yard house. And I'm like, real. And I was really fucking hungry. I was working up quite the hunger, right? And so, this is what I got. I got a grilled cheese with bacon in it and tomato soup and Parmesan truffle fries. And let me fucking tell you, this shit was so good. Maybe it was because I was really hungry. Like, maybe I was just, like, starving. But this shit, like, I ascended. Like, I took one bite. And I was out of here. It was savory. It had, like, sun-dried tomatoes in it, too. So you have bacon and cheese, like 2 or 3 different kinds of cheeses, and then the fucking tomato soup, and it was the perfect fucking bite. I finished that shit up. The truffle fries, they give you a shit ton. I will say the portion sizes here are fucking huge, so beware of that. But it was fucking delicious. If you have a yard house near you for some reason, go get it. Go get grilled cheese, bacon plus tomato soup, Parmesan truffle fries. You will not regret it. Oh my god, it was delicious. Also, so while we were eating, while I was devouring my shit, I was eating this like a fucking animal. I just want you to know, like I was like just like no. So this is a Harry Dubois cosplay. If you don't know, I like Disco Elysium. And I was like, I saw him from afar, and I'm like, holy shit. That's a Harry Dubois cosplayer. And we were right about to leave, so I'm like, Ancho, I need to take a picture of him. So I ran out of the thingy, and I was like really nervous. I don't like cold opening with people. Like I think that's the word I learned off of YouTube Shorts. But like I think that's when you like go up to somebody and you just like start talking to them. And I was really scared because I don't like doing that. I don't like approaching strangers. I don't like talking to people. So this was like a very difficult thing for me to do. But I walked up to him and I was like shaking and I was like, hi, you look really cool. Are you Harry Dubois? And he's like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, oh my god, can I take a picture of you? You look amazing. And then he's like, yeah, sure. And he even did the fucking expression. He did the expression. I was so excited. I was very happy because I don't usually see many Disco Elysium cosplayers. So I was just really, really happy to see one out in the wild. Because like I was actually, when I went to AOLA, when I went to ALA, I was dressed up as Harry Dubois. I met Kim there, and he was very, very nice, and he took a picture with me. That wasn't on my phone. I don't remember. Actually, it was on his phone, I think. But he was very, very nice. So it was very, very amazing meeting a Harry Dubois out in the wild. Especially he looked exactly like him. Like he has the mutton chops and everything out. He had the expression going, the pain. He had the pants. He had everything. I look like a bootleg version. I look like my jacket was way too big on me and it looked cringe. So I look like a fool. But so seeing one done right, I was very, very excited. But yeah, I'm very thankful he let me take a picture of him. So shout out to this guy. Okay, so this is a story. So we went back to the industry lounge, and there in all her glory was the YouTube short / TikToker Kira Please. If you don't know who Kira Please is, she's a cosplayer and oh, bye Book of Me, nice to meet you. Or nice to meet you. How nice to see you. What the fuck am I doing? Am I dying? But welcome back. I don't know. I'm panicked. So let me explain what happened. So Kira Please is a cosplayer and a TikToker. She's mostly known for doing like interviews with cosplayers just in the convention, whether it be AX or what was funny was that we've actually been to many of the same events together. We just never met each other. I followed her for like a good few months and I love her content. She's very knowledgeable about the subject matter of like comics, anime, manga, and I think that's pretty impressive. But she was really, really nice. So I saw her at the industry lounge, and I'm like, okay, if I don't say hi to her, I'm gonna regret it. And so I scurried up to her, and I said, hi, I really love your content. It's so nice to meet you. And I ran away, and she was really nice. She said, oh, thank you. And she was like nodding at me, but I still felt like a really big fucking weirdo for like, especially I felt like very unprofessional, I guess would be the word. I don't know. I felt like a cringe lord doing it. So if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I'm very cringe. I'm so sorry for being cringe and maybe making you uncomfortable. I don't know. I couldn't read her expression. I was very nervous, but she was very nice and she said thank you and I ran away. She went back to her business. I believe she was actually editing some videos as well, but yeah, I was scared. So that happened. And then we went to the Phoebe concert. I was supposed to have a video of it here, and I forgot to put it in. So oops, my fault, OG. But I got a pen light. Ancho actually bought me this pen light. It changes color to be cringe, to be free. I know! But I was like, oh, I spilled my spaghetti. I panicked. I forgot what to say. My brain started malfunctioning. I got starstruck. Oh, good. But Ancho bought me my first pen light. And I love it. I felt so cool having a pen light because I've always wanted to have a pen light, but I just never had the chance to buy it. But it's a Lumica one. It's a 200, I think. And it was really cool to have one. I was so excited. But so PhoebeCon, I'm just gonna say PhoebeCon is always fucking lit. Yeah, it can be annoying. I got nervous. Phoebe concert is always fucking lit. If you've been to a Phoebe concert, you know how it is. If you haven't been to a Phoebe concert, you gotta go to one. She's having a tour right now from coast to coast, so I highly recommend, if you're able to, check out her tour dates. You can find them on her Twitter. Hold on, I'll shout her out. I think it's just Phoebe. I think if I remember correctly on here. Yes, so Phoebe, she's no longer streaming, but she idling and she on her tour. So please feel free to check out her social media, and she'll have information on her tours there. She performed an original song in Idol, and I love Idol by Ysobi. I want to sing it one day, but it's a very like a little bit of a high pitched song. So I don't know if I could. Maybe I'll try one day. It's kind of difficult, at least the rapping parts, but Idol was fucking hype. Her voice fits it so well. Phoebe always shines bright. But I think, like, honestly, like, the biggest thing for me whenever I go to an Idol concert is the sense of, like, community. Like, I don't know, you see everybody dancing, like, literally there were these, like, 2 or 3 boys who were, like, these, like, skinny teens, and they were, like, in the corner, and they were fucking, like, feeling it. They were dancing, they were, like, just, like, hitting all these Zoomer dances that I've never seen before. And they were having so much fun, and like I was like, fuck, this is like, what an amazing power to have, to be able to just get people to have absolutely so much fun and to dance and stuff like that. People were, you know, Wota gang, there was a Wota crowd in the front, absolutely getting lit. It was so much fun. Just being able to command that room and command that crowd the way Phoebe does is so admirable. Yeah, she's so sweet. Phoebe is very, very sweet. And she's such a pure, like she's a real idol, I think. Like whenever I think of like a traditional idol, especially in overseas, when I think of Paida and Phoebe, because they both really encapsulate that kind of unlimited charisma, that powerful charisma. Haven't been injured. Well, Phoebe constantly won't injure you, I promise. Unless you like start moshing or something, but yeah, I think like one day, every time I go to a Phoebe concert, I always walk out being like, God, one day I want to have at least like I don't risk 100. Get out of here. Like, well, I want to, one day I want to have that same level of like, I don't know, just letting everybody be able to have fun, just like let loose and just dance or like move or just do something, like. Because for me, it was just pure magic being able to see people just like behind us, like in the little like, it was like, I think there was like a bunch of chairs and there was like a little like side aisle where like people who were standing upward, and they were just like dancing, like they were just having such a great time. There were these people who you could tell that they were like not familiar with idol music, or maybe they were new to it, and they were getting absolutely turned. They were just having the time of their life there and having so much fun. And even like when the Wota gayers were like doing stuff, like they were running up to them and like, like joining in on whatever they were doing. And it was such a like fun experience just to watch them do that. And maybe it was like one day I'd like to do that too. Or one day I'd like to be able to do that. I'd like to be able to not make people have fun. Well, I'm a dictator, but how do we don't dance and let loose while you stream up? I mean, maybe you do, and if you do, I'm very, very thankful to you. I'm very, very thankful that you do that. Be careful, ? But I don't know. Like I think when I performed at Off Kai a year ago, one of like the best, one of the most magical feeling I've ever felt was looking out at that crowd and like seeing people dance. Because I had these little like signs that would pop up that were like dance now or like cheer, and I remember that I remember that people were having so much fun, and I was having so much fun as well. But it was just this magical moment of seeing everybody just dancing and having fun that I really like, that really stuck with me, and it makes me want to continue to become more of a singer and more of an idol, and really honing that craft. So one day, I believe the most important ingredient to entertain people is having fun. Yeah, exactly. I do fully agree. If you're not having fun, people are gonna know it. And I think a lot of the time, sometimes people watch people because they're having fun, and that's fine, and that's great. And it's very fun to watch people have fun. I love it. That's like, I think one of my favorite, like, I love VTuber collabs. Or before I started streaming, when I had actual time to watch VTubers, but I always watched the Nichi Sanji collabs with there's Kuzuha, the Salamander Woman, and Sunflower Hana. I can't remember their names. I'm very bad at names, but I remember they would do all this stuff, and it was so much fun. Or I used to watch like the Hollow Stars 3D stuff, and it was so much fun watching them have fun. You know what I mean? So I get it. But one day, I think this opened up a new dream for me. Like one day I'd love to have people voting to my songs too. Or like, I don't know, let have people just having fun to my songs. Cause I have a few original songs on the way, but one day I'd like to perform them live, I think. That's my goal. Oh yeah, they won to the hotel. Special mention, these kind cosplayers again. I was really panicked. It was actually really funny. Like I asked for a picture of Miguel O'Hara, and then the spot got involved. But then Miles was trying to step out of it. I was like, oh! But they were really kind, and I'm really thankful that they said yes. They were very, very, very kind. So thank you. I'm very shy, and it's very difficult for me to come to say very. Cause what happened is that I rehearse it. I start repeating it in my head over and over and over. And then when I walk up to you, I just spit it all out at you. I just go, Hi, you look really cool. Can I take a picture of you? You look amazing. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye. You're amazing. And I just run. Like, I'll just like, I'll keep repeating it in my head and I just like spit it out at you because I'm so tense. Which I'm just not good at social interaction, please understand. Also special mention, LA Lights. Again, LA Lights is very pretty and I like it. And I like LA at night is very pretty. And also very dangerous, but very pretty. Which is why I like driving around in GTA at nighttime so I can pretend I'm there again. Because it's very pretty and it reminds me of my childhood. So there you go. Also Cyberpunk reference because advertisements. There you go. The rare Cyberpunk 2077 reference here is because there's so many advertisements fucking everywhere. Being spit on by Supreme League, they were blessed. I was wearing a mask. They couldn't, but you know. Shout out to the Spot cosplayer, by the way. Really captured his posture, like his body language. Very cool. Also we allegedly maybe had the clown car to the drive home to the hotel. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Okay, now we're at the hotel. Okay, let me so this is let me tell you about my hotel experience, okay? So, I was roomed up, or shacked up if you will, with Kohana and Tatsu. But Ancho stole my shit! Ancho stole all my shit! Ancho stole all of my shit. He stole my bag that had all of my shit in it. Except my wallet. I had my wallet with me. But he stole all the he stole my shit by accident. He didn't mean to, but he forgot. But he still stole my shit. Also, they're sound. Yeah, those are my socks. Enjoy them, because you're never gonna see them again. So, I was really tense because, again, I was starting to get really homesick at this point. And I was like, fuck, I need something to keep me grounded right now. I need something to make me feel like I'm home again. So I went to True TV. I went to True TV and I watched Impractical Jokers the whole night. I was just watching Impractical Jokers, and I was forcing staff to watch it with me. So I wouldn't feel, because last year they made me watch fucking South Park and Yadi was fighting me. Yadi's like, I want to watch South Park. No, you're not gonna fucking watch South Park because I fucking hate South Park and I want to watch Impractical Jokers because if I don't, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. It's gonna be your fault, okay? So I was like, I just need it. Sorry, I had like a heated gamer moment there, but I was so mad. I was so mad that she kept trying to force me. I was like, you're not gonna fucking do this to me. I need to watch Sal Volcano be fucking harassed by a furry. Okay, I need to watch this. It's for my own sanity, okay? So I did, and we ate Domino's pizza, and I had so many fucking slices because I was really, really hungry. And then we watched Eric Andre, which came on, and I forgot how fucking funny Eric Andre is. That favorite Joker, I think Sal is extremely fucking funny because he's just like, especially with the cat stuff, he's a pussy, let's be real. Or like, I don't know, he's very fun. I like Sal. But I also like Q as well. Q's also my favorite. Mur looks like my cousin, so it's Mur's built like one of my cousins, so I used to roast my cousin all the time because I'm like, bitch, you look like a ferret. I always talk shit about him. But yeah, I had to watch Impractical Jokers to survive, okay, and I did. Because if I was like, if I am like at least if I am like 1% uncomfortable, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep, and I don't want to have that. I don't want to ruin my AX experience, okay? So we watched Eric Andre, and I forgot how fucking funny Eric Andre was. We watched the Bone TV one. I realized that Eric Andre could not go 2 seconds without pulling his pants down and showing his taint. Ryan Gosling. See Barbie only in theaters on July 21st. Thank you, Ryan Gosling. Thank you, comrade Ryan Gosling. Thank you. Thank you for $10, Ryan Gosling. Thank you. I will see Barbie. I promise. I will see Barbie. Thank you. Thank you so much for $10. I'll write. Fuck, but you didn't give your real name. Fuck. Okay, so I have to write a fucking doodle to Ryan Gosling. I'll post it on Twitter, okay? So keep a lookout on Twitter. I'll post like a little thank you note on it, okay? Please understand, okay? Okay. But oh yeah, this was the best part. So Tatsu gives the most fire back massages. I've never received. Okay, I received the back massage from Nyaru, when we were at AX, in which my back was cracked 1 million times so loudly that one of the staff was like, "Jesus Christ, Yodo, are you okay?" I said, "No," and I kept going, "Ah, ah, ah," the whole time because I'm not used to being touched on my back, especially. So I was like, "Ah, yeah." But yeah, Tatsu goes to school for it, so she's like, "Oh yeah, this muscle fucked up." So I get my back absolutely destroyed by Tatsu, and I felt like a new human being. I felt like I was like at the most expensive spa in the world, just listening to like to like impractical jokers and them like making each other do stupid shit. I was just like getting my back just destroyed. It was amazing. Apparently my lower back was very fucked up. Which makes sense. She said my shoulders were fucked up. Oh, my shoulder. And my lower back was fucked up. My top back was kind of fine. But it was mostly like my shoulder area. Or like, I don't know, the crook of my neck, I guess would be the word. And then my lower back was extremely fucked up. And very tense. So yeah. Thank you for the posture check. So I need to do more squats. I'm going to be doing more squats. I know I should exercise. I exercise by running up and down the stairs sometimes, but I want to do more squats. I gotta do those. I'm gonna do that. But I got a fucking epic back massage, and then I took a bath because I haven't taken a bath in like so long. I take showers, of course, but not baths. I took a nice little bath after that, and I felt like I was in the most luxurious ass spa ever. All it needed was like, I don't know, some hot Cheetos or something. Then it would have been like a 3 Michelin star spa. I don't know how they rate spas, but like a 3 Michelin star spa. That's what it would have been, okay? All it needed was some hot Cheetos and a Sunny D, and I would have been in heaven, okay? But I took a bath, and then I saw floaties in the water and got uncomfortable, so I left. And then, okay, so this is what happened, okay? So I brought a melatonin spray with me, which is lavender scent. They have it right here, actually. I don't know if you can hear it. There you go, I have it here. So I have that melatonin spray, and I put it on myself whenever I have like my insomnia bouts for a 5 Michelin man spa. but so I have like a melatonin spray, it's lavender scented, and this is what fucking happened. Okay, this is what Kohana did. Kohana goes, "Wait, I want to smell it," which is how it works, by the way. You smell it, and then you get like sleepy about it, right? So what happened was we had like the little like air circulation thing on, and Kohana sprays it, and immediately the air conditioning, whatever it's called, starts blasting it at me and Tatsu. We're like, "Oh fuck!" And so I taught them how to apply it. You put one spray on your neck, one spray on your wrist, and you rub it, and then you sniff it. And so Kohana may or may not have accidentally gotten everybody high on melatonin because she sprayed everything. That was funny. But then, even then, I still couldn't sleep. I know Kohana and Tatsu fell the fuck asleep. They fucking got knocked the hell out. So they got knocked the hell out. But, so in order to further fight off my homesickness, because right when we went to sleep, I started feeling a little tense again. So, I remember, okay, I posted on Twitter, and I was once asked by Zephasona, "Yodo, you're just crazy enough where I can't tell if you're joking or not." No, unironically, there is one video ASMR that can knock me the fuck out instantly, and it is binaural Joker 2 Gotham Barbershop by ASMR. Okay? So binaural Joker 2. Binaural Joker 2 Gotham Barbershop. Listen to it. It's unironically really good. Not even joking. It's really, I don't know. I think the scissor sounds is really nice. Also, ASMR, he has a really nice bassy voice, and the bassiness of his voice makes it really easy to fall asleep. It's a very like rumbly kind of whisper. Very, very comforting. I listen to this every time I can't sleep, and it knocks me out without fail. I don't know why this particular video of binaural Joker 2 custom barbershop, but it works and it's very high quality. His stuff is very very good. He does a very nice line of shit post ones and like comic and anime and stuff like that. No, literally, no. Okay, so the summary is that you go to this barbershop and apparently the lore of this Gotham barbershop is the following. Okay, so Joker is bored sometimes, and he's like, apparently his real passion instead of committing crime is actually just cutting hair. Like he went to barber school and everything, and he's always wanted to be a barber. Okay, so yes, he does do crime on the side, but his main passion is cutting hair, and he talks about how barbers can really get to know you as a person when they when they cut your hair, and how cutting hair is an art form. No, okay, I'm gonna talk about that, but he says like cutting hair is an art form, and that Supercuts doesn't do it right, and you need somebody. Imagine the Joker giving you a fade. But he's like you need the like. He's like, okay, like, Prepare's like a pretty prestigious place as well, and he says like, oh, we're short-staffed because like I'm part of the League of Shadows, and I founded this business with like 2 other guys, and one of them was Bane actually. I don't know where the other guy is. I think he dipped, but Bane is like the co-founder of this like particular barbershop, but he's like busy or something. So Joker's like, okay, sorry for the wait, you know, my guy, he's normally here, he's not here, so you had to wait here. And but he talked about how cutting people's hair is an art form that should be respected, and that you should like take care of your hair because it's very important. Like he was giving me the whole like Jonathan Van Ness type of shit, you know what I mean? Like he was like really giving me actual hair advice. And then halfway through, Batman comes in and he's like, I finally got you, Joker. And then Joker goes, bro, I'm literally cutting hair right now. He goes, bro, I'm literally in the middle of an appointment, can you like leave? And Batman goes, fine. And then Bane shows up, he's like, don't worry, I'll handle him. That batarang long, ain't it? What'd you say? I said this haircut taking long, ain't it? But okay, so in the middle, cause then he starts like just talking to you. Like I've never been to a barber before, but he starts talking to you about like about his like traumatic childhood, where he says like, my dad loved avant-garde haircuts, and he loved giving people shitty haircuts because he thought it was avant-garde. So when he was like a kid, his mother put a hat on because she didn't want him to cut her hair, and his dad didn't like that, not one bit. So he takes off her hat, and then he starts like he started forcibly cutting his mom's hair to look ugly as shit, and then he looks to his baby son, who is but a babe in the eyes of many, and he goes, why so stylish? And he starts cutting his hair and going, why so stylish? And it's such a fucking trip, but it's a really good video. I highly recommend it if you have a hard time sleeping. But I thought it was funny as shit, and it did fight off my homesickness. I'm sorry, it's a good video, okay? I need to explain it, but I love this video. Don't ask me why. It's just very comforting. The scissor sounds are excellent. I think it's the mic he uses, but his binaural series is amazing, so I recommend it. Okay, next. Okay, day 2, back to the grind. As you can see, there's a GTA VTMB reference right here. As you can see right at the skyline. Why so stylish? But so, first thing we did, we spent 20 million years looking for Nyaru's booth to go harass her at her meet and greet. We also slept in a little bit, which was nice. And then we went to go look at various things. I harassed Nyaru. I got a checky, and then I left. I refused to elaborate, and then I left. And we looked like various things, went across the exhibition hall, just walking around, looking at stuff. I went to the Obey Me booth. I went to a bunch of stuff, honestly. And we just looked around mostly. Looked for anything we like to buy. Tatsu bought a bunch of corgi stuff. I was looking for something to spend my money on. And then I made wishes with Tatsu Fire and Cupcake. And they were essentially like they had like a bunch of wishes you could do to be like, I want to get married. People like, I hope I could, I hope I can come back next year. But this one really stood out to me. I don't know. I just really felt it at the bottom of my soul. I just felt like, yeah, that's fair enough. My wish, I'm not gonna tell you my wish. It's on Twitter if you want to look at it, but I'm not gonna tell you my wish. Tatsu's wish was epic. She wanted to pass finals, so shoutouts. And then we went to Artist Alley with Tatsu, and I ended up giving some business cards to some artists I really wanted to work with. Honestly, amen. The other one was, I think literally there was another one that just said girlfriend on it, and I'm like, fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Let me get some water. But we ended up walking through the Artist Alley, just giving our business cards to people who we wanted to don't rock my wish like that. Hey, what the fuck? But we gave business cards to artists we wanted to work with. Oh, Jesus! No more money for the ball. Thank you, Jesus. I'll write you a little thank you note. Thank you so much. But I essentially like. I'm going to talk a little bit about networking right now. So it's a little bit of a tangent, but so as you know, I'm a very socially anxious being. I am small and I am nervous, and I'm not gonna say I'm baby, but I have social anxiety. Okay, and I always found it difficult to network with people. I just don't like approaching somebody cold. Hi, Munch, how you doing? I don't like approaching people cold and being like, I would like to work with you. I know it's fine, it's acceptable for most people. It's just very difficult for me. And so I wanted to practice that here. And I'm gonna be real, like, sometimes I don't know, I do feel a little jealous of people's networking skills. I'd love to have the same level of networking, but I'm also somebody who, like, I don't know, because when I think of networking, especially with fellow VTubers, I never wanted to seem, I don't know, if I network with somebody, I'd like to be friends with them, you know what I mean? And maybe I'm just being picky, and that's not the smart thing to do, but also sometimes I don't like it when sometimes, like, I don't know, sometimes collabs will feel like you're just, I mean, it's not wrong to have a collab just for, mutual exchange of audiences and stuff like that, or whatever you'd like, or business purposes. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. But at the same time, it's scary. I don't know. At the same time, I'd like to, I don't know, it just feels kind of like weird to do that, to me at least. And maybe it's something I gotta get over, but that's why I'm kind of like picky about who I reach out to, because I like to be friends with people. But also on top of that, whenever I want to work with people, I get scared because I want them to think I'm cool and stuff, so I can't. But I did want to meet more people. I want to start networking and stuff like that, but it's very difficult because I'm someone who's not only new to, like, talking with people. I'm pretty much like, I don't know, I don't know anybody especially in the convention scene. I don't know anybody because I was never allowed to go to conventions as a kid. And just last year was my first convention. AX or ALA last year, almost 2 years ago, was my very first convention, and I didn't know anybody there. I didn't know all these people who were coming up to Ancho and being like, yo, my boy. I'm like, who are these people? But I was able to do some networking with some of the artists, and they were very, very kind. At least the ones that, like, talked with me a little bit after I gave them the business card. They were very, very kind, and they were very, I don't know, it was really nice to talk to them. So I was very happy. But yeah, I was also scared. Well, it was very scary, but I did do some networking, and it was nice just to meet people in general. I don't know, it felt like I had met people who, like, obviously have the same interest in me, so that was really cool. And that was really nice to talk with people who had like the same interest, and who were in the industry as well. And getting to know like what it's like to work in the industry, or what their struggles were, what their dreams were, what they want to accomplish. It was very nice hearing about that. I don't know. I like listening. Yeah, like yeah, like adding cosplayers and photographers like the same series VTuber. Yeah, exactly. That's usually how you're supposed to do. Because I remember in school we had a whole class about networking, but like I felt like they never fully explained it in a way that was accessible to people who are more introverted, or people who are more have social anxiety or social awkwardness like me. Yeah, I never want to overstep my boundaries, but I never want to come on too strong is my thing, because I just worry what people think about me then. But it was nice connecting with some of the artists. They were very incredibly sweet people, and a few of them were really honored to be like, oh, I'd love to work with you. And I was really thankful and really embarrassed because I'm still getting used to that kind of vibe. I'm getting there early, get more comfortable with the environment before the crowds come. That's true. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I always have, it's like talking to somebody is easy for me, but it's just getting to that point and like initiating it or something is very difficult for me, because I just get so in my own head about it. I have to rehearse everything I'm gonna say, otherwise I have to I write like scripts in my head of how my conversation will go, what I'll say. It's a very annoying thing, very neurodivergent would be the thing. But yes, I showed some of my finds as well, like the bubble tea booth and stuff like that. Don't think what people think about you, not a way to know. Yeah, like that's just the thing, I guess. I guess that when I was raised a little bit to always be conscious of what people think of you, when you really shouldn't care what people think of you. You should, as long as you're happy, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. But when I was a kid, it was very like, oh, you need to fit in, you need to like be like other people, or you always need to appear like you're put together. So unfortunately, that has translated to me being very stoic in real life. One thing that I think, I don't know if S Pro staff can confirm this, or like any S Pro talents in here can I don't know, like prove this or correlate this or whatever the word, corroborate this, but I am usually a pretty stoic person in real life, which is a blessing and a curse. I am very extremely professional in a professional setting. I am very professional and very not distant would be the word, but I have like a business vibe when I'm able to. When I'm not anxious, I'm able to be very like, okay, put together. And it's very difficult to make me mad. Yeah, I guess put together. I appear put together. Unless I'm dissociating, then it's very obvious I'm not put together. But it also makes me sometimes, like in person, I don't know, I think I appear, depending on what I'm wearing. Because my sense of style ranges from the most approachable person on earth to like, this person has a gun in their bag. Like, it's from what I've been told. I just look very tired, like I'm about to die at any given moment. Yeah, sometimes I think it makes me unapproachable. I don't know how people perceive me. I know I shouldn't care, but sometimes it can be nice, because I'd like to know, like, okay, what do I work on? How do I work on being more approachable or something like that, you know? Or something like that. But yeah, it's an unfamiliar world to me, because I'm quite sheltered, so I'm learning to navigate it little by little, but I'd like to get better at it. But yeah, I feel like I'm also way better at written text. If you text me, that's a good thing. I should do that. But when people text me, I'm way more I'm way more enthusiastic and I express a lot more over text than in real life. I'm not loud in real life. I don't like being loud in real life. It's why, like, the only time when I did Gremlin voice, the only time I ever felt like I could like be very energetic was like if I was doing Gremlin voice, because I can't, like, this current voice that I'm using, that sounds weird to say, but like my normal voice, I can't talk like over a certain how do you say, like a certain like loudness. I can't exceed a certain volume. I can't yell in this voice. Yes, I can't yell. I don't yell. I'm not a yelling person, which is why I can only do it in Gremlin. Gremlin is the only time I can yell, and whenever I yell, people notice that I get into Gremlin. Whenever I get like loud, my voice naturally shifts upward in the Gremlin to accommodate for it, because I cannot yell in this in like my regular voice. It's impossible. It also makes me I've only ever yelled once in my life in anger, and it was in Gremlin. Like an actual anger, like I was talking in normal and I got so pissed I had to yell. Only ever happened once, and my voice jumped to Gremlin, so you couldn't take me fucking seriously. It was very embarrassing. But yes, I don't know. But sometimes it makes me feel like a little sad because I'm not as extroverted looking or very like, outgoing. I'm very kind of laid back and stoic, so it's like a little difficult. I know it sounds very funny. It sounds very funny, and it probably was, but I was fucking so mad. It was a family thing, but I was just really pissed, and I yelled, and it was just in Gremlin, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. I'm never yelling. I'm never getting mad again. I'm never getting mad ever again. But yeah, like sometimes I do wish I was a little bit more outgoing, but I'm just a very laid back person, so it's difficult for me to I can't be outgoing, especially when you get me started on certain topics I love, but most of the time I'm a very laid back person, so it's like but yes, also my feet hurt, so I went back to lounge. And now, also being with Tatsu was of course fucking fun. Tatsu's hilarious. Love her. Okay, here we go. This was the ultimate spaghetti spillage. So, this is why I talked about networking, okay? So, I'm not sure I network, I'm trying to do it. So, I shot my shot, okay? I saw Kira Please again in the industry lounge, and I felt like such a fucking tool doing this, but I went up to her, and I said, hi, I'm sorry, I was a little starstruck yesterday, but I don't know if you're into VTubers, ever want to like learn about it or anything or stuff like that for your content, but if so, I'd love to help you and stuff like that. And here's my business card. And then I ran away. And I realized afterward that all of S-Pro watched me fucking do that, because in the middle of a conversation I got up and ran away. So they're like, go Yodo, and they were cheering me on, but also I felt like such a fucking fool. I was like, oh, afterwards I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I felt like such a loser. I don't know how to say it. I felt like such a nerd. I was like, oh, I really gave, like, our contents do not align. Joestar secret technique, spaghetti spillage, like, I gave my business card and I ran. I was like, ah! And I'm like, our content does not align at all. She does interviews on TikTok and short form content. I do long form content and streams, and I don't cosplay, and I'm also an anime girl, so I felt like a fool. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe I don't know. I just gave it to her. I'm like, I need to practice networking. I need to shoot my shot. Okay, I'm gonna do it. She said thank you, and she gave me that same smile, and I got really scared again because I'm like, I don't know how to read this conversation. I can't read any of these social cues. I can't tell if she's like, I can't tell like if she's like uncomfortable. I can't tell if she's genuinely okay, so I'm just gonna run. And I did that, and I removed myself from the situation, and then after that I had to recuperate. Forestia was my fucking rock during this time. To recuperate, I started showing Forestia memes, and one of them was a meme of the movie Little Nicky with Adam Sandler in it, and I showed it to her, and she started laughing so fucking hard, and she did not survive, and I killed her. I killed her dead right in front of everybody in the industry lounge. It was great. Also, K-san was there, but I was too scared to come up to her again, so I didn't. But I was absolutely terrified. I wasn't gonna do that because I'm sorry. It's like you're seeing like somebody who's a much higher level out there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to them, too scared. But K-san wasn't there, which was nice. She was actually gonna meet. Oh yeah, here's another thing that happened. So K-san was in the lounge and she was just hanging out there, and we went to go to the Phoebe concert again because there's another Phoebe concert during day 2. we walk out of the industry lounge and out of the industry area, and you know who the fuck is there? That's right, baby. It's the Dame Dane guy. Kiryu Kazuma's fucking Seiyu, Kuroda-san, was walking into the industry area, and we walked right past him. And for 2 seconds, I was like, cause he had a fedora, and Kuroda-san dresses like the same way all the time. He always dresses very stylishly as a fedora, like a scarf thing and a coat. He was wearing it, and we walked past him, and I'm like, that guy kind of looked like Kiryu Seiyu. And then after that, I was like, Tatsu, that was Kiryu's voice actor. Right after, I was like, I think that was fucking. I'm like, Tatsu, that was the fucking Dame Dane guy. That was the Dame Dane guy. Holy fuck! And then I was like, fuck, holy shit! Like I was freaking the fuck out. I'm like, we almost bumped into his ass. Are you pissing my own pants right now? But yeah, that happened. But that was crazy. I was like, fuck, man, that was insane. Also, I'm very sorry again to Miss Kira, please. I'm sorry for bothering you. I felt so bad. Okay, Phoebe Concert Part 2, shout out to the biker over here. That was so fucking real. I saw biker jump scare. As a Hotline Miami fan, I was like, holy shit. So the same tip, but slightly different. She did, are you buttering my popcorn right now? enjoying the goon sesh. But so yeah, it was the same set, slightly different. Her encore was Idol again, which was fucking amazing. She did an encore that was fucking lit. Lots of new and familiar faces. There were plenty of people. The Haikyuu boys came back again. They were there the first day and they were getting absolutely lit. Also, I did my first glow stick water. So I had one of those little glow sticks that you fucking slam against a hard surface and start like doing the little spinny cycle thing with your hand. So Fire gave me some during the encore, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then Yaru, like, I didn't know how to do it, by the way. I didn't know how to like crack it, or I didn't know how to like do it. So, Thunder Riding. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. But so what happened was thank you. You're a beautiful person to Thunder Ride. You epic. But so Nadu starts going, you gotta rub the sticks together. I'm like, why? She's just like doing like a motion to rub the sticks together, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, what is she doing? So I start rubbing them, and she's like, you gotta rub them fast. I'm like, okay, start rubbing them really fast. And then she's like, okay, you gotta do it like on the chorus. I'm like, okay. So I start rubbing the sticks together, and then Tatsu's right in front of me. Tatsu's sitting in front of me. I said, Tatsu, you're gonna have to lean over a little bit, because I'm about to beat the fuck out of your chair. So I start rubbing the sticks together, and then and I go bam, and I slam the sticks so fucking hard against like the back of her chair, and I start going woo and doing the little water thingy, and it was very fun. I liked it. It was very, very fun. I felt so fucking hype. Beating the fuck out of something makes you so hype. I'm so sorry, but also, thank you for finding me. I'm glad you found me. Thank you, Thunder Rider, for coming by. Yeah, let me tell you, beating something up makes you like so hype. I understand why mosh pits exist now, because like after slamming, like hitting that fucking chair with all of my like skinny little arms, like and making the glow sticks happen, I felt like I was ready to kill someone. Like I was like, I want to see some fucking blood. Like I was like, I get why mosh pits exist. Because when you beat something up, you feel alive. You feel so filled with like this passion, this like orgasmic feeling of I am beating the fuck out of something. So I get it. I understand now why mosh pits exist. And honestly, if I ever have a concert, I would love to have a mosh pit there. No Blood the Fury concert. She would cry. I know she would. But I was like, damn. Like I literally like I started like doing little like I think it's Rolling Thunder. That's what it's called. I was like doing a little rolling thunder thingy with my arms up above my head, and I was like, I could kill someone right now. I'm like, you know what? Like, I feel great. I feel amazing. I could kill someone right now, and I would be lit. Like I was like, I had a sudden homicidal thought after doing that. I could strangle somebody. So, you know what? That was great. That was fun. But yeah, you're gonna turn to WrestleMania. Yeah, I want to see like tables, ladders, and chairs. I want to see Money in the Bank. Like that's what's gonna happen during my idol concert. At the very end, during my encore, a like little briefcase is gonna descend from the ceiling, and all of a sudden staff is gonna bring out ladders, and I'm just gonna be like, all right, motherfuckers, like, start killing each other. There's like $100 in that briefcase. That's enough for at least like several days worth of McDonald's. Maybe 4 or 5 days worth of McDonald's. I want you guys to kill each other for it. It's gonna be that's gonna be my concert. Like, all right, boys. Last one. The pit gets the guillotine. Like, that'd be so funny. But yeah, I'm like, no, like I'm gonna, like, I want breaking news 10 to hit the wall of death gone wrong. We're just gonna have like just absolute, yeah. Last one, and it is a pit bitch. Yeah, we're gonna have the pit bitch. Yes, I do want to reinvent Gladiator Fight. During my encore, it's gonna be like the most hype song you ever fucking heard, and I just want people to start like just fighting, like just beating the fuck out of each other. Yeah, I just want to see some fucking blood in the mosh pit. I want broken legs. That's what I want. But yeah, I beat the fuck out of my light stick so goddamn hard I cannot feel my left leg. My left leg has gone completely numb. But yes, as always, Phoebe concert is so much fun. It's so inspiring, and such an experience. If you haven't gone to a Phoebe concert, I highly recommend you do. They're wonderful. All of her songs are absolute bangers. They're amazing. Also, I got to meet Odyssey Eurobeat after my camera, after being mutual with her for so long. We finally met each other, and this is where I had a bit of like a oh shit moment, if that makes sense. So what happened was the following. The music was still happening while we were talking, and so I introduced myself, but you couldn't hear me because I had somebody else introduce the two of us, and I couldn't, and it was a hold on, we are friends on Discord. I can't remember names. I got his business card, but he actually did TohoCon, at Toho Fest, and he was like one of the, like, he was the CEO. I'm gonna call him CEO, Mr. CEO. And I'm not good with names. I had his business card, but what happened was he introduced me to Odyssey Eurobeat, so thank him very much. Thank you so much. Hold on, actually I'm gonna check Discord for your name, cause I just need to know. I feel so bad not remembering. I was out of it this whole time. I was so shit. But he did introduce me to Odyssey Eurobeat, and what happened was the following. I really wanted to go to her concert, but I was stuck in the artist alley. It was at 1 p.m. I was so upset. But what happened was this. So I am introduced to her. He introduces her to me, and it's Miko-tan. There you go, Miko-tan. I met Miko-tan, and Miko-tan was really, really fun to talk to. He was so chill. We talked a lot about like just like conventions and stuff like that. How I was new in there, and he was really, really kind. And he's like, oh, I could introduce you to Odyssey. Which is very, very kind of him. Thank you, Miko-tan. Thank you, Miko. And so she couldn't hear me. And so I showed her my business card, and she like paused, and I had this like, oh, like I had this kind of like, I got really coy because I was like, really? But she's like, oh my god, it's you! And then she asked for a hug, and I was like, oh, I'm getting hugged! Because I was like, I don't know, I don't know, whenever somebody is like excited to meet me, I have this like, I don't know, it's such a foreign feeling. Because I guess I'm not used to letting my reputation precede me. I don't know what the word would be, but well then, I wonder if it was notorious for those. Oh god, he was very upset with me with the front row when he saw. Oh damn, luscious. I want everyone on this side to kill everyone on that side. Oh, but I'm not used to, like, I don't know, when people tell me that they're nervous to meet me, I'm not. I guess so. I was like, I'm more excited to meet them, honestly. I'm just incredibly honored whenever somebody says that, or like whenever somebody says they're nervous to meet me. I'm like, I don't want to be like scary. I'm like scary. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very foreign feeling. But I don't know. It's something. It's just something very, very foreign, but also very like, oh, I don't know how to describe the feeling. It's just such a. It's a very nice feeling, but I'm like, oh, I don't want you to think I'm like too scary. I don't want you to think I'm like unapproachable or something. I'd like to be as approachable as possible. I'm just like you. We're both losers. I am just as big a loser as you are. You know. So it's very strange, I don't know, being looked up to. Oh, hey, Phoenix, don't bonk me, stinky. But yeah, honestly, he was very, very kind. And honestly, I was a little starstruck as well. I was like a little out of it. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. I love all your work. And I just started like spitting out how like I love her work and how I love like her songs and how like I love like Loving Me which is by Phoebe. Phoebe's like, or by her and Phoebe sang it, and Odyssey wrote the lyrics for it, and it was absolutely wonderful song. It's my favorite song on Phoebe's new album, which I recommend. It's such a great song. I love Eurobeat in general, and I really want to have a Eurobeat song. It's gonna be called Eurobeat. So it was very like, oh, I want to be you. So I was very starstruck and panicking, but she was so sweet, and she was also a little flustered about it because she was like, I'm not used to getting so many compliments. So it was just two people just meeting each other and fangirling, and it was fun. But yes. Oh, and then we went to the Maid Cafe, and this was the period of time where I like making puns. But this was the period of time where all of staff regretted ever taking me in as a talent. Ichan, who is S-Pro staff, was fully ready to throw me out of the car. So as you know, I love GTA 5. I haven't played the story mode because I'm saving it, but I think I'm just gonna play it at some point. Honestly, fuck it. I'm gonna start speedrunning it actually. But I play GTA online a lot with my homies and my mods, and I love playing it. And so obviously, one thing that I always loved about GTA 5 as like somebody who lived in LA for some time was just like how fucking accurate it is. Like, I don't know, I thought it was just really cool, you know? Same thing with like Watch Dogs 2. I love seeing like, I never lived in San Francisco, but I love seeing like the influences of actual like real life San Francisco on that area, or like even in like Watch Dogs 1 and stuff like that, like Chicago, and like seeing the real life influences there. So I'm always like a big fan of like just drawing the comparison and seeing like how much work that the devs put in. Because they really did put in a lot of work in modeling that city, and you know, making sure it's like it's as accurate to the real place as possible, also maintaining its originality, you know, or like still being walkable, I guess would be the word. I think Nyadu was the one who was well, she didn't punch me, but she's like, I'm gonna twist my balls. And I'm like, she's like, I think they made a bet on how many GTA 5 references I could fit in the one car ride. They severely lowballed the number. They said 4, and I think I made about like maybe 17. No, not that big. Maybe like 13. I think 13 is a good number. So I was like really going in on it because I would see like, oh, you know, because I you know, obviously I played GTA Online so much and GTA on like so much that like I can like, hi Six Out, how you doing? How was that? I played the game so much that I can notice like, or maybe this is just me, so it was called untreated autism is what it was called. But what happened was what happened was the following. So we were passing by an underpass, and there's a particular overpass in GTA that leads directly into the city, and it makes you pass by Maze Bank and stuff like that, right? And I recognize that particular underpass or overpass. I recognize the overpass because it leads directly into the city, and they were pissed at me for that. And then, in addition to that, there was also the police department, which had helicopters on it. And I said, oh, did you know in GTA 5 you can go inside there and you could steal the helicopters, you know? And because I saw the helicopters, and I immediately thought, I was like, I should steal that. Because GTA 5 brain rot is real. Other things, there was I kept joking, some of it I was pushing it, like, oh, there's power lines that remind me of GTA 5, or like, there was a bunch, right? I talked about Capitol Records and stuff like that. I talked about speeding being a GTA 5 reference. I talked about getting kicked out of the car being a GTA 5 reference. I'm like, if you open up the M menu and set your car to be able to do this, then you could do that. They were really mad at me. But the entire time I kept making these GTA 5 references and jokes. And they were all incredibly tired of my bullshit. The air is the same in GTA 5. Yeah, the smog is definitely there. But yeah, I was just... The whole fucking car ride, not a fucking break. Ichan was like legitimately pissed. I could smell it. It was very, very funny. But yeah, I enjoy. But after, like, the first few was just me being legitimate. And then, once I pissed them off, then I wanted to piss them off even more. So I continued to make them out of pure spite, just to piss them off. So, yeah, sorry, my gremlin jumped out. I had to be a little shit. Did Cara Delevingne never talk on the radio? I don't know. I know Mac DeMarco was on the radio, because I only listened to the Indies thing for a little bit. So, but yeah, I'm a little shit sometimes, so I wanted to piss them off. But yeah, so I tortured them in Los Angeles and stuff. But yeah, I talked about the cityscape. I was out for blood. And every time they would complain, it would only fuel me to make even more references, so that way I could test how far I could push them. So I know Ichan was probably texting Ancho and being like, I can't do this no more. But it was funny. And we got to the Maid Cafe, and Kisa was there, Kisaka. She was really nice. I finally got to meet her in person. And it was great. It was awesome. And she's really nice and really energetic. And she's really funny as well. But I was very scared. What's up, you day? It's always Will Smith versus Aliens Day. That's right. Men in Black are Independence Day. These nuts. Owned. I went to Maid Cafe with Kisa, Espro staff, Espro friends. I had the curry, of course. Next time I got the omurice. The omurice was really good. Kohana gave me some of hers and I ate it up. Also, so I was really fucking hungry. Keep in mind, I haven't eaten the whole day at this point either. Well, I ate McDonald's. That was good. And like the beginning of the day, I had like a pancake. But I was really hungry, so I forgot that the maids are supposed to do like the moe moe kyun. So I took a bite out of my curry and then pretended I didn't because nobody noticed. So I'm like, oh fuck, the moe moe kyun thing. Oh yeah, I heard they're having a game for Blade Runner. I'm actually really excited about that. It's like a detective game, I think. I'm really excited. But I kept forgetting that they're supposed to do the moe moe kyun. So every time they give me something, I just start eating it, and then like I'd realize that nobody else was eating, and I'm like, oh shit. And so I tried to like hide the fact that I took a giant bite out of my curry. I'm like, fuck. So I was just very hungry. I'm sorry, maids at the Maid Cafe. And then I took a picture with Maid Celeste. And she was really nice because she liked my Evil Dead shirt, so I had Evil Dead. Cause she liked horror movies, so I'm like, epic. I knew she would like it. That's why I chose her, so we could bond over it. 'Cause we're homies. But yeah, so I made her draw the TBH creature. Because I think that really encapsulated my mood on the way over to the Maid Cafe, quoting GTA 5 over and over and over. So that was my vibe. And then I had the parfait, and I actually really liked the parfait. It was really good. But then I also got boba tea as well. It was really good. And I got tummy ache. Like I got a really big tummy ache because I ate too much and too fast because I was really hungry, and I died on the way over. We went to karaoke and I died. But it was good. It was very, very good. Next time I want to try the omurice though. It looked very delicious. It did taste delicious. I had some courtesy of Kohana. Kohana was like, you can have some of mine. And I was like, bet, bitch. And so I took a giant bite of it. Because I was like, I want to try. I've never tried real omurice before. I used to eat ketchup with rice, but I never had ketchup fried rice. You know what I mean? Oh, you were Deadpool in a maid outfit? Maybe I think I saw you then. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy. You see motherfuckers you don't even know. Oh yeah, then it was karaoke time. So I was really nervous. I was really nervous. I've never sung in front of people. I've never been able to. I've never wanted to, so I was really scared. But also, yeah, on the way over, Ancho like sped. He he was speeding, and he can whip that hoe, allegedly. Maybe for the sake of the argument. But he can go. I think he once famously said, I can turn an hour-long drive into a 30-minute one. And he did. He was speeding, and I was scared, and I was pissing myself, and I was screaming. But, so this is what I sang. So I sang Sendrolon with Kohana. I sang Apollo with Nyaru. I said Ready Problems. Ready Problems I was most comfortable with. I sang Hamitsu no Junjo, which I was really scared to do that one. But I actually did pretty good. I just had to look at the lyrics, and that I was really nervous, because I was really scared because I don't like making eye contact with people. I don't like making eye contact with people when I don't know, it just feels embarrassing. I make eye contact with you. You're supposed to do that as an eye. You're supposed to look somebody in the eye and sing to them, and look at people in the eye and sing to them. But it's like a little scary, you know what I mean? For me to do that, I get really embarrassed whenever I make eye contact with somebody. So I make eye contact with S-Pro staff and S-Pro talent, and I get really embarrassed, and I go, oh, and I look away for a minute because I just can't do it. But I don't know. I feel like I said in my tweet that I couldn't do 3D lives. I don't know if I could. I think I'd just be too embarrassed to. My stage presence fully depends on the songs I'm trying. Pretty much. My stage presence fully depends on the songs that I'm trying to sing. If I sang Apollo, I could kind of do. I was a little nervous, I forgot the lyrics. But most of the time, I just got nervous, I forgot the lyrics. But for Ready Problems, I was slaying, bro. I was having fun. And Hamitsu no Junjo, honestly, I was pretty proud of my vocal performance there. I hit all the high notes. That song's kind of high for me at the Junjo. I was belting that whole thing too. So that was fucking crazy. Which is also why my fucking throat is shot right now, and my voice keeps cracking because Hamitsu no Junjo fucked my voice up. Also, so at the very end, I sang Shoddy Wanna Fuck as a treat, as my final goodbye gift to S-Pro. I sang Shoddy Wanna Fuck. We only had time for one more song left, but Nyadi wanted to sing a 7-minute song afterwards. I was tired as fuck. I wanted to go home because I had to be driven to go home after this. So I was like, please, I need to get out of here. So I sang Shoddy Wanna Fuck because it's a 2-minute song. We had 2 minutes left. But what happened was, when I was singing Shoddy Wanna Fuck, one of the karaoke lounge staff came in to hand us water and to turn on the party lights, and he came in right when I was talking about Shoddy having Shoddy getting goosebumps so I can bust a nut on her ass, and I was mortified, and all of S Pro was laughing at me. The dude stayed for 2 seconds too long, in my opinion. Stop it. Candace, dick fit in your mouth. Get out of here. But like a true performer, I continued to sing. I even made eye contact with the motherfucker. And as I was saying that I was gonna bust a nut on somebody's ass, I like a true performer, I did that. I said, get the hell out of this room. And so I sang the entire thing, talked about how I wanted to kill myself for being caught lacking like that. And then we finished, and I was very tired, and I wanted to go home. My throat hurt, and I was really fucking tired, and I still am. The cotton gunk is real. But day 2, the end. So I had to leave that night, and I headed back to Yo-Yo Mania. I took a bunch of pictures on the way home. I was really sad I couldn't stay any longer, but Mama and Papa Yo-Yo were really, really worried. In the end, I made so many memories, so I'm really happy, and I'm really glad they're memories that I'm going to carry with me forever, really, and I'll be able to look back on with fondness. And yeah, it was really fun. I think it went pretty well. It was a fun time. I enjoyed myself. I didn't get too homesick this time, so that's a good sign. I got homesick, but I was really aggressive about fighting it, so that was the thing. But I missed my bed, I missed my puppy, I missed my kitties, I missed my doggies. So I was really just like, I want to go home, and I was tired, and I went home. I took a bath. I looked at my haul. I went to bed, and I woke up feeling like absolute shit. I was like, oh. But I made so many memories, so I'm very happy with everything. And I also, oh my god, okay, let me fucking tell you guys. So one of my favorite things to do sometimes when I just need to like relax is that I'll boot up GTA Online, join a solo session, and then I'll just like drive through Los Santos at night. I'll go in director mode in GTA 5. I'll drive through Los Santos at night, playing my custom playlist, which is just at Mac DeMarco. So what happened was the staff member who was driving me said that I could connect my my music to the car. So I connected it, and let me fucking tell you, Chamber of Reflection, driving in downtown LA with all the lights around you, like it's a peaceful ass drive. There's no traffic. It's just pure fucking vibes. Is like a whole other level. Like it is amazing. It is so comfy, and such a specific like emotion that you feel. Oh, hi Atlas. LA is fucking wild. It is a PvP enabled zone. You will do that. Oh, Koala Kante. Oh, welcome club, buddy. You ever play Real Hero and drive through? Oh yes, I do it. Yeah, I have Real Hero on my custom playlist, or the custom radio, I think that's called. But yeah, it's true, Kino. It's just beautiful. It's such a nice fucking vibe, and I love it so much. But that was like the first time I've ever like been driven through the city, and when Chamber of Reflection came on, like my soul left my body. I was in this pure state of like nirvana. I was like, it was absolutely, the vibes were immaculate. It's such a weird emotion. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this specific emotion that like you just feel like everything is perfect. and that's what I felt listening to Chamber of Reflection while we're like driving through the city at night. It's like the perfect fucking feeling. I love it, which is why I always love making songs that you can listen to in your car. I love doing that because that is the best feeling in the world to me, where I feel like one with the universe, is when I'm driving at nighttime in a city, and the lights are just right, and the sky is beautifully blue or black, and the stars are out, and it's just you, your thoughts, and the road, and other people on the road, but they don't matter in this moment. It's just you, your thoughts, and the road in front of you, and you're just driving. It's a main character moment, I think, is what the Zoomers call it these days. But it's just this feeling of just, for me, it's just being at like absolute peace with the world. It's such a it's a strange thing to talk about. Yeah, chilling and cruising. Exactly. Yeah. Or even if you're like, if I'm being driven, if you're like in an Uber or something like that, just looking out the window, enjoying all those city lights. Enjoying the peacefulness of the road. It's immaculate. So, questions, comments, concerns, stories. How was your AX? Did you have fun? Did you pee yourself? Did you get blasted drunk? What happened? What's going on? What happened? Oh, sorry. Did I get to meet Vegeta? I wish, bro. I wish I did. Honestly. there you go. Sorry, I had to send a lean sticker. But what are you gonna do next year? What to do different? I think I'm gonna actually spend a little bit more time in the entertainment hall. The entertainment hall has a lot of stuff as well. And like at least there's a lot of, I want to go to more VTuber meet and greets. That's something I really wish I could have done, but most of the time I just couldn't get to do them because of like scheduling and stuff like that. Or I just didn't know. I want to go to more events next time, or like panels and stuff like that. I still haven't gotten the full con experience with panels. I've only gone to like concerts and stuff like that, mostly because like of scheduling stuff. But yeah, next year I think I want to do more like panel stuff. And I want to go to smaller cons as well. I also want to do more meet and greets in general. I feel like I didn't get to do that, but I went to the Holo Takeover cosplay gathering in the Holo concert. Ooh, when's Espro come to Anime NYC? I'd love to, I'd love to. I'd love to. I would absolutely love to. I don't know, contact them or something. I'd love to go there. I'd love to go to New York City and be like, ooh, Sopranos reference. Ooh, GTA 4 reference. Ooh, Vigo, cousin, let's go bowling. You know, I got picked with Yagoo. Wow, that must have been so fucking amazing, bro. Go recommend it. Yeah, please. That'd be amazing. That'd be fun. Or honestly, if you want to see me perform at your local con, please, I beg of you, I'm on my hands and knees. Please, recommend me to them. I don't know. I have a business card. I don't know, but like recommend me to them. I don't know. Please. I want to perform at more cons, but it's just difficult for like VTuber setups because I can't be there. But I'd love to go to them if I could, or at least maybe like have staff help me out with it. You know, I'd love to do it. I'd love to perform at cons, or at least do a pre-recorded something or something like that. Please. Going to make it. Yeah, bro. Oh my god, they have numbered streets. That's a Hotline Miami reference. Oh my god, there's a payphone near the Hotline Miami reference. Oh my god, there's a homeless person vomiting at the Hotline Miami reference. That's gonna be me. Oh my god, a Russian person in Miami. That's a Hotline Miami reference. Oh my god, there's a racist person in Hotline Miami. That's a Jake reference. Holy shit. But if you would like me to go at your local con, I don't know. Well, I don't know, like GTA. Yeah, sure. I could do some of the radio stuff they have. GTA 4 had really good radio. Honestly, I like the radio. GTA 5 had okay radio. So Kalov wants to take your tape recorder. I don't know. I'd like to perform more cons. I just don't know how to get there. You know, I've reached out to cons before, but they never got back to me. So I'm like, I'm not cool enough. So I think I probably just need a recommendation. So if anybody's like, oh, because the thing is I don't perform enough. I need to have more recordings of my performances. But I'd love to do more performances or get started on it at some point. So please, if you want me to perform at your local con, please let me know, or please recommend me or something. I'm sorry, I always feel weird asking for it because it feels like I'm like, please, but I really don't know what else to do. I'm sorry. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, okay? I will say that. You don't have to recommend me if you don't want to. But if you'd like to see me perform, if you'd like to see me perform, then you can. You can just recommend me. I don't know if they'll get back to you, but it's worth a shot, ain't it? But yeah, do it now, got you. Well, it's up to you. Just do whatever. Do whatever you want. It's fine. But yeah, I'm still getting used to a growth boost, like in terms of height. Sign me the fuck up. I'd love to be. You know what? Whenever my D&D buddies get mad at me for making all my guy characters in D&D be like over 6 foot, they just don't understand. I one time did a VR experience where you were 6 feet tall, and it changed my whole life. I was like, oh my god, everybody is so small. This is amazing. It was so much fun. I did a VR thingy, and I remember being so tall, and I had to look all the way down. I had to crane my neck all the way down to look to my toes. It was amazing. It was great. In VR chat, I did a whole 6 foot. Wow. Oh, I'm doing best. That's power, son. That's power. Fandom Fest. Keith David's gonna be there. Oh, that motherfucker. Real. August. Well, I mean, I think it's like you have to like recommend them like way before. But I'd love to go. I'd love to go to places. But Mama and Papa Yo-Yo very overprotective, and they're like, no, Yo-Yo can't leave Yo-Yo Mania for too long. Guest performer, I guess it depends, because I think it would be probably performer if I'm gonna perform on stage, to be honest. But at the same time, like, I'd have to like do like, I'd hope they have like a setup or something, because some places just don't have setups for it. Sometimes they just don't have setups for stuff like that, or like 2D performers. Sometimes they have 3D performers, but not 2D performers. So I guess that's one thing to keep in mind, like having VTuber friendly areas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But we see. If there are no further questions, comments, or concerns, we can raid somebody, because my throat's starting to really hurt and I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go eat the fuck out of mashed potatoes. So, any last questions, comments, concerns? Here's my Discord if you haven't joined it yet, or you're new. I don't know. I have to plug it. Oh, also, please, forms. This one. Please fill it out anytime you see something happen with the stream. So tomorrow I'm taking the day off. Tomorrow I'm taking the day off to rest. So Thursday we're gonna fucking play Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I swear to you. I swear to you, we're gonna play Shattered Dimensions. I promise. I'm gonna get it working. We're gonna play it, and it's gonna be epic. Okay? I promise. Please. I'm saying that. I'm speaking that into the universe. I have planted this seed, and I will see the harvest. It will happen. I am making sure it happens. I'm manifesting it. We're gonna play Shattered Dimensions, okay? Okay. I'm gonna have to fix my thick Wesker, thick Virgil on VRC. Please do. But yes. If so, I think we can call it a day here. See y'all losers later. Okay. Let's piss. Let's piss a little bit. Who's on? I got that in my mouth. Let's do Miyu's doing something. Miyu's cooking up something right now. So let's go with that. Miyu's cooking right now. So thank you everybody. Thank you for your kind wishes. Thank you for being so amazing. I'll see y'all later. So this is gonna be Miyu cute foot. Is it mind if I troll on this? If you'd like. But I would also appreciate feedback as well, because it helps me improve my stream and stuff. So, while you just find a shit post, I would prefer if people kept it serious. So, I'll see you all Thursday, okay, with Shattered Dimension, and then we'll play City of Heroes, and then we'll piss ourselves, and we're gonna watch Barbie Princess and the Pauper as well. So look forward to that. Okay, okay. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Hi, Angie.